Royal Ramble Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Ramble Radio. I am your host, as always, the one and only Brian P. Schmidt. Yes, you no longer have to wait for it, ladies and gentlemen, Brian P. Schmidt. And then, of course, with me to my left, across from me, on your screen, the real big deal, Mr. Tristan Law. Mr. Law, how are you, my friend?
Pissed.
Pissed?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
Because the state of New Jersey cannot get their life together, Brian.
Really? I could have told you that like 10 minutes ago.
Brian, the reason why I'm pissed is because who in the blue hell sweeps the streets, the highway, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon? They shut down one entire lane on New Jersey State Route 17 just so that they can sweep the streets.
I don't get it. But
they can sweep the streets in the night?
Is this dirty jurors? What can I say?
I mean, I know it's dirty and it takes a little bit of extra time to clean the streets, but golly.
I don't get it. I don't understand it. Jersey's backwards anyway. You got to make two lefts to make a right. I just don't. Or is it two rights to make a left?
No, in order for you to take a left turn, you got to make a right turn.
I thought it was two.
Yes. I'm thinking about when I go to White Castle.
We're not doing that tonight.
No?
Oh, hey, man. Hello, everybody. I mean, what do Ramblers look like? How is everyone's weekend? How was your weekend, sir?
I forgot what I did last weekend. But my weekend was good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything as fun as you did, my friend.
Yeah. Well, actually, I did have a good time. What can I say? I had a really good time.
Yeah, you went up for the card gimmick, right?
Mm-hmm. So myself, Joe Rodriguez, a.k.a. Joe. We're going with that because you wore that shirt. Mr. John Eldis and Mr. Matthew Barone went to New England Comics and Game King up in Fall River, Mass. And we went and we kicked some ass. What can I say?
You?
Yes. So Steve Rest, the owner
of
the one guy who runs the SRG Universe, the Super Show, designs all the cards, the brain behind it. Yeah,
yes.
I beat him in Swiss in rounds.
Oh, so you're no longer going to be the number one jobber?
I ain't the jobber anymore. No, I am over.
That's good. Hey, everybody needs somebody to put somebody over, and in the world of wrestling, there's a lot of putting over this week.
Oh God, yes, yeah. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Resk, for putting me over. Well, no, actually, I put myself over.
Always put yourself over first, brother.
Yeah, because you know what? If you're not putting yourself over, you're not doing it right. Simple as that.
Okay, we'll go with that.
What?
No, I said we'll go with it. I've never heard that saying before.
Really?
So I said we'll go with it.
Okay, we'll go with that too.
Yeah.
What did we have happen this weekend besides we had a pay-per-view.
That's right.
We had one pay-per-view.
We did.
We had NXT debut on USA.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
That was an amazing show, by the way. NXT, you had Raw and SmackDown, and you really didn't have much anything else on the show tonight. We're going to talk all about that, and then we're going to have Miss Terra Calaway. Yes, Terra Calaway from Synergy Wrestling.
That's right.
She's going to call in. We're going to talk about the show this Friday, which myself and Junior will be at. So if you're going to that show, come say hi to Brian.
Look out for Brian.
Oh, look out for me and look out for Junior.
I do want to say something as well, though.
What's that?
Terra Calaway also owns Dropkick Depression.
Yes, she does.
It's a professional wrestling company where depression, mental illness meets professional wrestling.
Yep.
And a lot of the events are fundraisers.
Yes, they are.
I think that's really cool. So I'm looking forward to talking to Tara today.
I am very excited to talk to her as well.
Tara is one of my friends on Facebook, but I don't think that we've ever met each other. There's a lot of people on my Facebook that I've never met that are wrestlers. Like, we all added each other back in the day.
Yeah.
But, I'm looking forward to talking to Tara today.
I'm looking forward to that, too.
And 100%, I hope that you have fun tomorrow night at the Synergy Show.
Oh, Junior's going to have a blast. I can call it now.
You
I told him there's birthday cake.
Oh, shit,
you tell a 4-year-old there's birthday cake, they're going to be like, I want to go.
You know what's funny, though? I could honestly see Brian Jr. In a couple years saying, if he was older, like, Dad, this is like old people stuff. Watch your mouth, Brian. Because
No,
I remember telling my
it's
mother.
not old people
I remember
stuff.
telling my mother that she was alive in the olden days.
Ah.
You know, so like, you know, me being a disrespectful kid, saying that my mother was in the olden days. As a kid now, you know, like you got to think like Brian.
Yeah.
He's grown up in a whole entire world where his TV doesn't have a back. What if there's a TV at the show with a back tomorrow? He doesn't know what it is.
But there's going to be arcade cabinets there from what I remember.
What if he doesn't know what that is?
I've shown him them.
Like
we've gone into Walmart. You know those little mini gimmicks that they did?
Yes.
Yes. So he actually sat there with me playing freaking Galaga.
Okay.
So he knows what arcade cabinets are.
Okay, good.
So he's going to be educated like that. Hands down, he'll know exactly what it is. So, but if you want to call in, chat with us, 609-910-0687. We are ready to talk with you guys about this past week in professional wrestling. Now,
That's right.
you God, I'm already having a brain fart. It's not even
Don't
the
have a brain
first like 5 minutes of the show. Oh God.
Okay, what are you trying to say, Brian? Sound it out.
I don't know. Oh, by the way, the list is gone.
What list?
Exactly. My gimmick? Oh, that was the other thing that happened this weekend. So the list is gone. I threw it out just to make a statement that I don't need the list to do what I need to do. So the list is gone. So Tristan, you're no longer on the list. My wife, no longer on the list.
Okay.
LED, no longer on the list. The list is somewhere in a dumpster in Massachusetts.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was a bad gimmick, wasn't it?
I never said it was a bad gimmick. It's Chris Jericho's gimmick.
No, it's everyone's gimmick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I was broken.
Ramblers, I just want to say this. I
God.
look forward to every single Thursday night being here with you guys. And just
Just
being
them
here.
or me?
Brian, could I finish?
I guess so.
And being here with my buddy Brian talking professional wrestling. I enjoy that, you know, we get to talk wrestling
Yeah.
and we get to have some cool guests on.
Yes, we have some cool guests coming up down the pipeline too.
We sure
oh,
do.
yeah.
We sure do. Right now we're growing Ramblers, and I want all you guys to take a second right now and just hit the share button.
Oh yeah, hit that share.
Hit the share button. Wherever you're watching right now, if you're watching on YouTube right now, we appreciate you.
Click that subscribe.
Just hit the subscribe button and then copy that link that you're watching on YouTube onto Facebook and
Yep.
come right back. We'll wait for you.
Yeah, we'll wait for you. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, we'll
Hold on.
we'll
Go ahead.
anywhere.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Just put my feet up. There you
Don't
go.
put your feet up on the table, Brian.
No, I'm not. I didn't put it. Look, do you
Oh,
see
okay.
my foot up on the table?
That's true. Good point.
Okay.
Good point.
You know, you can't find good help nowadays.
That's why it's only you and I.
I know, right?
There's no LED.
No LED. No. By the way, we are taking applications for interns.
Oh, we are now.
Oh, we are, yes.
Okay.
So if you want to apply to be an intern here at Royal Ramble Radio, just either PM me, direct, slide that DM like Dolph Ziggler likes to do.
Right.
Or you can message at RoyalRambleRadio.com.
Wait, hold on. Time out.
Yeah.
Before the Ramblers start going out there and applying to be our intern.
Yeah.
What are we looking for in an intern?
You have to get Tristan water. Good water.
Gallons of water.
Gallons of water,
I
yes.
love it by the gallon.
By the gallon.
What else?
You must always run up and get me one of these iced teas. See this? Pure leaf raspberry. I only drink that. The finest of iced teas. You will be, you got to watch the screen, make sure everyone's okay. Make sure, the stream's okay. No, actually, we'll let social media do that. That's what
Okay.
they're doing right now. You basically just got to be our gopher. And we don't pay you a thing.
Wow, that's really welcoming.
I know,
I just
right?
want to be your gopher for free, Brian.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Okay, cool. But yeah, if you want to come hang out with us, intern, whatever you want to do, give us, call. You know what? I got an idea.
Let me hear your idea now.
609-910-0687. You want to apply to be an intern? Call us now.
Oh, are we doing on-the-air interviews?
Oh, we'll do on-the-air interviews right now before we go into the COC.
The what? Cock?
The cock, yes.
What the hell are you talking? What? What is it?
Clash of Champions.
Oh.
Oh.
Woo.
Woo.
I thought you were talking about something else. I'm like, Brian, I don't think this is the kind of show.
No, we're not talking dick here.
Okay.
So 609-910-0687. I'm waiting for everyone. Come on, guys.
You know what, Brian? I really don't expect anybody to call.
I don't expect anyone to call either.
You know why I don't expect anybody to call?
Because they're afraid.
No, because you told them they're going to be your gopher for free.
No, you know what? There's benefits with being the intern.
Okay,
I
yeah,
can't-
they get to carry around my gallon jug of water
Probably.
and get you iced tea.
Well, we could finagle some things in there, but I want a call. 609-910-0687. You have, let's say, another 3 or 4 minutes. while we banter back and forth before we. Oh, hey Shane. Shane's checking in from Italy.
I see Shane.
Oh, what's going on, brother? How are you?
From Italy.
Italy. It's what, 2 a.m. over there?
It sure is. It's really late, and Shane, we appreciate you being here.
Yes, I appreciate it too, brother.
We appreciate all you guys.
Yes.
Being here today. So this weekend, Brian.
Yes.
I'm going to Florida. Okay, I tried to say it in Spanish.
Hold on. Let me do it for you. Florida.
I'm not going to Florida.
You're not?
No.
You sure?
No.
Okay. Where are you going then?
I'm going to Florida.
Florida.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
I'm going to the state of sunshine.
The Sunshine State, baby.
Yes. So that's what I'll be doing this weekend. So I need all you ramblers to help me out and remind me what I'm doing this weekend. Because next week when we do the show, and Brian says to me, hey, well, how was your weekend? I'm totally going to forget what I did last weekend.
Yeah, I don't get. How do you forget this stuff?
Brian, I don't know. Like, I forget crazy things. I was at my shoot job today looking for my.
Whoa. Okay.
Somebody wants a job?
Someone wants a job. Royal Ramble Radio, what's going on?
What's going on?
Who is this?
This is Dave.
Oh, hey, Dave. And
What's
you
going on?
Good. You?
I think I know who this is.
Who do you?
Yes,
Who?
this is who it is.
It's my pal, one of my favorite referees.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm not calling to be an intern, I promise. I'll just check it in to see what's up.
Oh, nothing much, brother. Thanks
for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to have a Terra Calaway on the phone. Are you familiar with her?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes, Terra Calaway will be calling in. She'll
Yes.
be talking about Synergy Wrestling.
And
they're having their second birthday today, and it's going to be 90s theme. I mean, I don't know. Are you reffing there tomorrow? You working that show tomorrow?
No, but you know what? I mean, Tara, I just want to put her over for a sec. She's one of the best people. She's one of the best people out there in wrestling. Sad to see her, retiring soon. But you know what? I'm so happy to have met her the couple of times I have, and just a real sweetheart. And she does a great job with Dropkick Depression. It's great.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I personally, Dave, don't think I ever met Terra Calaway. I don't think I ever met her personally. But we're friends on Facebook. So that means we are friends in real life, because that's what Facebook means.
So it's like the whole MySpace thing, where you were friends on MySpace, and yet you were friends with Tom, who owned MySpace, and you never were actually friends with him.
Yes, Tom was one of my first friends.
So he was mine too.
So I'm looking forward to really talking to her tonight.
Yes, me too.
But yeah, we also got Clash of Champions, Raw recap. We're doing SmackDown. We're doing NXT.
Oh, NXT! I can't wait to talk
and we're
about
talking
that.
about the AEW tag tournaments. And Dave, I think you should stick around later on toward the end of the show. We got a new segment that we do called Over Not Over. It's going to be the third week.
Yep.
But real quick, before anything else, what did you think of NXT last night? Did you watch?
Yeah, I did. I was one of the few people who did not have network trouble, so I got to see the whole second hour.
Hold on, real quick, before you go on. Can you see me right now on the screen?
At the moment, no.
Okay, well, this is for you. When you go ahead and you rewind it back, this is for you. I appreciate you, brother. I love you. This is for love.
Actually, I got to say something. I didn't have network issues either.
I'm sorry?
I said I could only assume by the laughter that you were flipping me off.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you can check on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch later on around this minute mark and see exactly what was going on. But go ahead, NXT.
But yeah, it was really great. I mean, they couldn't have started with a better match to get everything started. I kind of wish they went 2 hours on USA. I understand, I guess, in a way, why they're doing an hour there and an hour on the network. I don't know if it's a time availability thing, or it's a ploy of like, hey, if you want to see the second hour, go subscribe to the network, which would be, good business strategy at that point. But as far as the whole card, everyone complains about like the filler matches. No, they're doing everything right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take the crowd down before you blast them back in the face with other dynamic matches. Just everything was really well done. You could tell that they were prepared for this. They had the right people to prepare the talent for it.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm looking forward to more NXT on USA going forward. And the production by itself, like they changed things in the arena.
Yeah, they did.
Just the minor details really went a long way, and it made for a more enjoyable experience as a viewer.
Let me ask you this: do you think that NXT should leave Full Sail and take the show on the road? Why?
Because you're not going to get, AEW might run into the same problem going forward. I don't know how much of that hardcore fan base is going to come out and fill those arenas that they're going to be going into, despite, AEW first selling everything out, which is great. But going forward, how much longer can they continue?
Yeah.
If, let's say, NXT were to go on the road, I would like to see smaller venues, like the ECW arena.
Okay.
Just something smaller where you're not taking away from the intimate experience that NXT has been able to provide on television, and leave the takeovers for something special like a 15,000+ seat arena.
Right.
Yeah.
You shouldn't take away from you shouldn't be taking away what has worked.
That's right.
And gotten them to this point.
The working formula they have now should stay the same.
I 100% agree. That's what took them to the dance.
Yep.
And that's what I think that they should continue with. They should stay within the Full Sail Arena, if that's what it's called. And they should do the takeovers on the road like they've done before.
Yep.
Should they still tour? Yes, they should still tour.
They should do like house shows and stuff.
But they should be back every Wednesday night from 8 to 10.
Yes.
Doing a show.
I agree.
Well, cool. Thanks, brother. I know you're doing your first match back in a couple months. Yeah, not only does he count to 3, he also...
Refs can count past 1?
Yeah. He's a good ref.
Yeah,
Okay.
referees can count past 1.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Tell everybody real quick about your match.
Oh, thank you for giving me the platform to do so. I'm going against longtime personal rival, and this is a shoot. We really haven't talked much over the last 6+ years. We happen to be at the same place at the same time, looking for an opportunity, and because the promoter knows that we knew each other, well, now we're going against one another. So I'm going against MMA fighter and current MMA broadcaster David Potter.
Really?
That'll be November 16th at the at Ace Crossroads in Wallington, New Jersey. Tickets are available, and from what I understand, and I wasn't a part of this planning, but there will be an after party at Tommy Fox's in Bergenfield if you are so inclined to join. But yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to it. Just to get back, I love being a referee. I'm not gonna lie, I love this role. But you can't take the competitor out of me.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's right.
I want to get that one match in, if this is the last one, or I'm going to leave myself open for opportunities. But to get this one will be awesome for me, and to shut this little brat up. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, very good. You could tell them that if they need a referee, I will actually referee for you, since you've refereed plenty of my matches. And the same way that you screwed me, I'm going to screw you in the ring.
Well,
thank goodness they always have a full staff of referees. So while I appreciate your trying to get yourself in there, they're well taken care of. Thank you.
Damn it! I'm going to get back. I'm going to get you one day, and your little dog too.
we'll see. All right, Dave. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I appreciate you, brother.
All right,
Love you. Talk
guys.
to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
All right, enjoy the rest of your show, guys.
Thank you. Tune in.
Bye.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 0-1 on the search for the intern.
Okay.
All right, but what we're going to do is we're going to take like a 10-second break to get back into order, and we'll go right into the Clash of Champions. So we'll be right back. Hang out for 2 seconds. You're listening to Royal Ramble Radio, live Thursday nights between 7 and 9 p.m. on RoyalRambleRadio.com. I like how my voice sounds.
You think you're like a phone sex operator?
Why are you?
I can't even
why
do
are you
that.
breaking PG here?
I can't even. I thought we were in PG.
How you doing?
Oh, hold on, let me put my pants back on. They fell off.
Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. All right, well, speaking of pulling your pants, now let's talk about the cock. Excuse me, Clash of Champions.
Oh, Clash of Champions.
Clash
cool.
of Champions,
I'll
yes.
definitely talk about Clash of Champions all day.
Yeah, but not about...
Nope.
We'll talk about, cock, too.
No,
which is Clash of Champions.
Okay, that's all I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of mixed feelings through everyone that I've talked to. A lot of the Ramblers I do talk to back and forth once in a while.
Right.
Especially Mr. Anthony Perry, who he's probably in the stream right now. Hi, Anthony. And there were a lot of things that happened. And I'm trying to get to my freaking notes right now because I actually sat there, listened to my son sing, watch the Masked Singer thing, which I don't know. You know what that is?
Yep. But while you look that up, I can tell you that the Ramblers really liked Clash of Champions.
They did.
Yeah, 63% of the Ramblers said that they liked it, and it was the baby with the yes.
Okay.
And 37% hated it.
I was
with
part
the,
of that, by
with
the way.
with the little girl that moved the legs. You hated Clash of Champions?
I really wasn't a fan of it. It was just there was one thing that really saved me, and I'll go to that as well. But there were a couple like booking issues I had with it too.
Okay.
So let's go through the pre-show, which obviously we knew the cruiserweight was going to be on the pre-show.
Right.
What'd you think of the match?
Match was good.
Yeah.
I watched it. I was hanging out with my friend, and that's what I did this weekend. I hung out with my friend on Sunday in Stamford, Connecticut, actually down the street from WWE World Headquarters, and we were it was $22 mimosas at Sign of the Wheel. That's what I did Saturday.
Why didn't you
Sunday.
call me?
You weren't even in town, Brian.
Yes, I was.
On Sunday?
Sunday, yes.
Okay,
The gimmick was Saturday.
I thought you were going all weekend.
No.
Okay, well,
I was home at like 1 o'clock in the morning on freaking Sunday morning.
Oh, $22 for
would've-
unlimited mimosas.
I would have brought my wife and I brought myself and my son.
Okay. To drink mimosas?
No, he wouldn't drink mimosas. The hell?
okay.
Wow.
Okay, that's what I want.
Wow.
But anyway, so I watched that match on the drive home. I didn't really watch it. Rambles, I don't recommend watching professional wrestling while you're driving.
No, I don't either.
But I watched it while I was driving. It was good.
I missed.
It was good.
It was a good three-way. Where I got notes. The finish really kind of irked with me because Gulak was going for the pin on Umberto, and both shoulders were up, and there was no. He had to tell Umberto to put the shoulders down.
Right.
And I'm like, I heard that as clear as day. You're telling the man put the shoulders down.
Right. He was probably getting that told in his ear. Umberto was being pinned?
Yeah, Umberto was being pinned.
Yeah, so he was probably being told that in his ear. Hey, tell him to put his shoulders down.
Yeah, but why would it was clear as day? You could hear the ref tell him. to do
Okay,
it.
well, you know what? Sometimes they pick up audio. Sometimes.
Okay.
They probably were doing. That was probably at the point because I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that, but that was probably at a point where they were doing a close shot, and on the close up, they probably caught it from the camera.
So it was hard camera right.
So it was okay.
The camera was looking like this, and it was zoomed in as well.
But that was the one on the floor. One of the
it was on the
cameras.
floor. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
on the roaming camera.
That's probably where they got the audio from.
Okay.
So yeah, then probably somebody yelled in his ear. Tell him to get his effing shoulders on the mat.
Probably
That's probably what
Vince.
happened.
Probably Vince.
Could have been anybody. It could have been a producer from the match.
That's true.
Tell him to get his effing shoulders on the mat.
Put his fucking shoulders down. Let's go.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's it.
Gulak retains on that match. It had some nice little spots, but it wasn't really impressive at all. And then the second match of the pre-show, which I was very shocked at this match, was AJ versus Cedric.
Why were you shocked?
I just didn't understand why they put a U.S. title on the pre-show.
Okay.
I understand there's not really much behind the U.S. title right now, but that's such a. I just feel like that's just a smack in the face into AJ and into the U.S. title and to Cedric as well, because you're going to put him on the pre-show for a championship title when you could have put a tag title like they've done before on the pre-show.
Time to switch it up a little bit.
I don't like it.
I loved it.
Okay, the match overall was great.
Aha.
It was great.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna say that was bad. And I know the reason why they probably did that.
Why?
You ready? So they can buy into the network.
That's
So
correct.
they can get the subscriptions.
That's correct.
So they can get people.
Wow.
to-
AJ Styles, I remember him from TNA. Oh, wow. He's
look at this-
wrestling some guy named Cedric Alexander?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really good match.
I know, it's
that
a
they're
really
doing.
good
You know
match.
what? Let me pay the $9.99 and it's free for the first month. Let me see what they have to offer. That's why I think they did it. I think it was a good choice.
It was a business decision to put AJ in the pre-show, and you know what? I'm not going to argue with bad business. I'm sorry, but that's just as a wrestling fan. Why would you put a U.S. title on the pre-show?
To sell the show.
To sell the show, basically. Sorry, that's how it really works in the business. But yeah, AJ goes over. Who didn't see that coming?
It was a good match. It was good. It was a clean. Yeah, it was a good match.
It was clean. There was no f-ups there. Obviously the first match out of the bag on the pay-per-view, which we called, which was the Strowman, Rollins, Ziggler, and Mr. Mustache himself, Robert Roode.
Right, because I said in last week's episode, if they're the tag team, if that match, the tag team match with Seth and Braun comes first,
Yep.
the main event is going to be Seth and Braun.
Yep.
And that's what happened.
Yep, it happened. And Ziggler and Rude, Ziggler and Rude went over. Nothing really much to talk about that match. It was a clean match.
Well, nothing. There's nothing really to talk about.
No. Bailey versus Charlotte. What'd you think of the finish?
I think the finish is different.
Yeah.
It kind of shows that Bailey is a heel.
Yes.
But I don't think Bailey's a heel. Because when you get into Monday Night Raw, and I don't want to jump around because I know we're going to get to that.
We're going to get to that.
But, you know, on not Monday Night Raw, SmackDown,
yeah.
I just feel like Bailey's one of those kids, like back in the day, she's one of those kids that just follows her friends. She doesn't know that she's making a bad decision.
Okay, gotcha.
Or she's what we would call in the hood. You guys ready for this?
All right.
A ride or die. She's a ride or die chick.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened. She's riding with her.
Okay, so for us who didn't grow up in the hood, explain that to us.
So you're going to ride with your homie until you die with your homie.
Okay.
That's what it pretty much means. So she's going to ride or die, but now she's riding and she's like, I don't think I want to die for this.
How are you going to make that decision? You're already committed to one thing.
She
now
made that decision. She made it. On SmackDown when Carmella came out.
Mm-hmm. I remember, but we'll jump into SmackDown a little bit later. Did you so that you didn't think was a bad finish at all?
I don't think it was a bad finish for the story that they're trying to tell.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me.
Okay.
You know, it could be Sasha Banks puppeteering the whole entire thing.
It could be, yeah.
But you know, we don't know because we're only still at chapter 3 in the story.
Chapter 3? I think it's like chapter 2.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And there's plenty more chapters left until we get to the end of the story. When we get to the end of the story, we'll find out what's really going on.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Next match was SmackDown Tag Titles. Excuse me. FTRKO. The RKO versus the New Day. Mm-hmm. Obviously the Good Brothers, not the Good Brothers. I'm sorry. The Dogs, aka the Revival, go over. What'd you think of the match?
Good.
Yeah.
Really good match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
I like the Revival. The Revival is one of the best tag teams right now in WWE.
I agree.
And I'm so glad that they re-signed their contracts because A, on a personal level for them, it sets you up with a quality of life.
Yeah.
But B, they add substance to this tag team division.
Yeah, they do. They actually put themselves into like an actual competitive tag team division, if we can say that. Next one is Fire and Desire versus Twisted Bliss, copyrighted, for the women's tag title. Good match.
I have zero emotional investment.
I had no investment. The only thing that I was invested is when R-Truth ran in there and Alexa almost won the title. I think that was probably that was a spot.
You know, for me, I like that moment because I'm like, hell, it's right here in front of you. Why not take advantage of it?
Yeah.
So
that's yeah, and obviously Alexa and my favorite and the Twisted Bliss goes over. All right, next match was
and that was Nikki.
That was Nikki Cross.
Nikki went ahead and she worked hard for that.
Yeah, she did.
Nikki's adding more dimensions to herself, and I think Nikki's come a long way from the first time she came out by herself.
Yep.
And was doing that singles thing
when she was acting really crazy.
Yeah, well,
she was crazy.
Once you're crazy, you're always crazy. Maybe she has her medicines.
Maybe she got crazy. Maybe she's just crazy.
Yeah.
Or she's reverting to what her character was back in the day over in England. We'll see. Nikki Starr. Next match. I didn't even know this was a match on the card until last week. Miz and Shinsuke.
It's all right.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. Sami Zayn got involved, and Miz got buried. It was a match. Not a fan. Next match is probably match of the night right here. Becky and Sasha.
The match was a really good match.
Yeah, it was a really good match.
I put on my Twitter, the Real Big Tris. You guys can go ahead and follow me.
Make sure you follow
them. Those girls were out there fighting like they had something to prove.
Yes.
Those girls went out there, and if that was their last match, I felt like they did their all. There's only one part in the match that pissed me off.
Which was?
The guy trying to touch Sasha Banks' ass.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
So
leave her alone. Don't. And obviously, if you guys watch it, Banks won via DQ, which means Becky retains.
Right.
Which.
How do you feel? How do you like the finish?
I don't know. They didn't even announce it. The bell wasn't even rang. Ref got hit, and then Cole basically announced to the audience that Banks won via DQ.
Right. But how do you feel about the finish itself? Do you like? How do you feel that it? Do you like that it went into a DQ?
I don't know. I don't think that was worthy of a DQ.
What would you have made the finish?
I would have put Becky over.
Then what?
And then have him fight a Hell in a Cell, or have Bayley come out and attack Becky at the end of the match.
But then the question that makes you ask yourself is, where was Bayley?
Bayley was
not at ringside. She was not involved in that match.
No, she wasn't.
Maybe she's not a heel.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Meh.
I think the finisher as a DQ was good.
Yep.
Because it leaves something for next time.
Yep.
It shows that Sasha Banks is vulnerable to the disarmer.
Yeah.
You know, Sasha Banks knows what the disarmer feels like, 110%.
Yeah.
Especially
with that chair. Yeah.
In Hell in a Cell, it's something that she's going to be looking out for.
Yep.
I think that Sasha Banks has come back 1,000% recharged.
Yep.
She went from iPhone 8 Plus to iPhone 11 Pro. That's what she went to.
Yeah.
You're an iPhone person. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm not an iPhone person.
She went there for a full upgrade, and she's ready. And she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. You know, she talked about on Chronicle. Did you see this Chronicle with Sasha Banks?
I started to watch it, and then I actually pulled you and I fell asleep. So
Well,
I haven't had a chance to go back and watch it.
If you have not watched Chronicles, Ramblers, it's the best 59 minutes that WWE has put out on the network in well, I mean, they're not including NXT last night.
That was good too. Even better than Edge and Christian show that told
Yes.
you that you
Yes.
hush your mouth where
Yes.
you speak right there.
100%.
Hush your mouth.
That Sasha Banks thing. I'm not going to lie. I don't cry for a lot of things, but I almost felt like I was crying, like I wanted to cry, because I felt emotion. I felt her emotion. You remember how I used to tell you WWE 24 was my favorite show on the network?
Yeah.
Chronicles is now my new favorite show on the network.
Wow, yeah, mine's Table for Three, and you know.
Either way.
But
Brian Lynch, Loyal Rambler, checks in. He said, leave the audience wanting more.
Agreed.
And that's exactly why I think they would have went for that finish.
That's why they did that finish. I can completely agree.
It's like the whole entire event, Clash of Champions,
yes,
it was a buffet. So you go in there, you eat some stuff.
Are we talking Brazilian steakhouse buffet?
No, that's regular buffet.
Okay, regular buffet, so Chinese buffet.
Right, and it leaves something for next time. It gives people a reason to tune in again. If they went in there
come back in an hour and eat.
If they did everything that they could have done, and Brian,
sorry,
if they did everything that they could have done, and Becky went over it, then what? Sasha's on the uphill right now. On the coaster, she's going up, and it's not time for her to go down yet.
Now, I have a question for you.
Ask me a question.
Why do you think the King of the Ring finals was not on this pay-per-view?
Very good question, Brian. I thought the King of the Ring finals should have culminated.
I agree.
On the Clash of Champions.
I agree.
However, did we need it?
No.
I think it was perfect where it was.
I think it was perfectly spotted on Raw too.
You know,
definitely.
If it was on Clash of Champions, it being the King of the Ring finals, it would have just got lost in the mix with everything else.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah.
You know, with every single title on the line, King of the Ring kind of isn't really that special, if you ask me. Now King of the Ring is on its own night. Now it's special.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so Randy versus Kofi. Thoughts?
Awesome match.
Awesome match, yep.
Awesome match.
Yep.
I love the emotional roller coaster that they put us on. There was plenty of times that I thought that Kofi Kingston was going to lose.
Yeah, there was plenty of times I saw that. It was like, oh.
I thought that he was going to get ready and give it up. I'm so glad that he didn't lose the belt to Randy Orton, because Randy Orton added a dimension to him.
Yeah, he did.
A year ago, I could not have pictured Kofi Kingston as a WWE champion, much less wrestling somebody like Randy Orton in such a high-profile match. I couldn't have pictured that.
Well, they kind of did that 10 years ago too. Don't forget.
Right, but it wouldn't have been so. It would have been so high profile.
Yeah.
This is a high profile match, if you ask me. That match could have easily been a WrestleMania match. Easily.
Yeah, easily could have been a WrestleMania match. Yep.
So I definitely loved the match, and I'm glad that Kofi Kingston was able to live and fight another day, because he's got a big fight in front of him,
which we're going to talk about. But the one thing I did like about that match is Orton teased something that he's never done, hasn't done since he feuded with Triple H.
What's that?
The punt. He teased the punt to Kofi's head at the end of the match, which Kofi countered with the Trouble in Paradise and retained his title.
Okay.
I would have loved to see the punt, but not on Kofi.
But you didn't see the punt.
We didn't see the bunt.
Okay, then. So you got what you wanted.
I got what I wanted.
Okay.
All right. No
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. It's not even Christmas yet.
Well,
I'll be in Disney for Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to talk about this Rowan Reigns match? Like, no DQ. I mean, like, it was just two bulls in a china shop.
Well, in all actuality, in the pre production meeting, we talked about 4 matches, and we're just going through all of them. So
Yeah.
I'm just here to rock out with it. So I mean, if the Ramblers are still sticking with us, so we might as well. What did you think about that match?
I just didn't see it as a purpose on the card for this match at all. There's no belt on the line, which is called Clash of Champions. There should have been a belt on the line, number 1. Number 2, what's their purpose of fighting besides Rowan attacking Roman? Like, is the feud over now since Rowan beat Reigns? Is it going to continue? Is Harper getting involved? Which, by the way, we got a Harper return at the end of the match. So we got the Bashams. Excuse me, the Bash Brothers.
Speaking about the no title being on the show, I definitely want to call out one of the Ramblers. I want to call out Christy Overlay.
Ooh.
On Facebook.
Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me see. Christy Overlay. Hello.
Wait, Christy Overlay. I don't think Christy Overlay is watching.
She's not?
No.
Oh.
But I definitely want to call her out.
Uh-oh.
On the post on the Facebook page asking how do people like Clash of Champions, her comment was Clash of Champions with quotation marks implies that 2 champions would face off. That was not the case. False advertising and lame matches. That sounds like somebody that's hard to please. Like that comment I don't understand. There were 2 champions that were facing off.
Yes.
Who was it?
And that match?
In the show, period.
It was.
There were 2 champions that clashed. Dead air, Brian.
Yeah, I know it's dead air. I'm thinking. It's going to take a minute.
All right. I see smoke coming out of your ears.
Yeah, there's smoke coming out of my ears. I don't know what you're talking. 2 champions?
Right. So she was saying that. Well, okay. Do you feel that Clash of Champions was false advertisement?
Yes.
How so?
Because there weren't 2 champions fighting off each other. So it had Nakamura versus AJ. It would have had Kofi versus who was the US? Seth.
Okay.
At the match, because that's truly Clash of Champions, and I would have the Raw Tag Team against the SmackDown Tag Team. That is the Clash of Champions.
There was a Clash of Champions. The 2 champions that fought were Braun and Seth Rollins.
No, not
Yes.
true. They weren't
Yes.
champions at the time of the match.
But keep in mind, if professional wrestling was real, right?
Which is a work.
Which it's real to me, damn it. You would expect those 2 people to still go towards the end with the tag team championships.
Yes.
That's a Clash of Champions.
But they didn't.
But they also had a little bit of dissension between them in that tag team match.
Of course there was.
There's a Clash of Champions. There were 2 champions and they clashed.
For 2 seconds.
It's a clash.
2 seconds.
So what
in
does
the
it
middle of the
matter?
ring of a tag team match.
Yes, it's a clash.
Well, that is not a clash.
Yes, it
That's
is.
a bump.
Oh, good. Golly.
Exactly. Braun lost. They lost the titles before they went into the main event.
Yes,
it doesn't
matter.
It does.
How does it matter, Brian?
How are they 2 champions if they're going into the match?
Well, they started the match, right?
They started.
They went into that match with animosity, right?
They went into the match with animosity without tag titles. They are not. They are
No.
not champions.
They went into the event.
The event as champions, but into the end of the event, they no longer had the titles.
Let me read something to you, Brian.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I want to read what the definition of clash is.
Oh, Jesus.
So
Christ.
clash,
Okay.
using clash as a noun.
Oh, as a noun.
Clash is
Okay.
a violent confrontation. Let me use it in a sentence. There have been minor clashes with security forces. Okay. Or clash is also a mismatch of colors. Okay. Using it as a verb, meet and come into violent conflict. The 2 champions met and came into violent conflict.
Oh my God, you're being too literal about this.
But you know what? I still think it's bullshit that we're looking into the thing that she said. Christy Overlay, one of the Ramblers, said that Clash of Champions was lame and it was false advertising because 2 champions didn't clash. And
No, they didn't.
You agreed, right? And
They
you
didn't.
agreed.
They
but
did
the
not
2
clash.
champions did clash.
Oh my God, you're arguing semantics here, my friend.
How am I arguing semantics?
Because they're not
Okay,
champions.
so you know what then? So why the hell does it matter what the name of the pay-per-view is? It's the name that they picked.
Because they can't think of anything else creative.
They had a pay-per-view called Over the Edge. What edge were they over?
None.
Nobody's arguing that it was a lame pay-per-view because it was called Over the Edge.
Or New Year's Revolution.
What about in your house?
Well,
Whose house did he ever wrestle in?
They gave a house away.
Okay, did he ever wrestle in somebody's house?
No, I heard you can pay for that though.
Okay. All right. And Steve checks in on Facebook.
Yeah.
Loyal Rambler. He said every competitor on the card is or has been a champion of some sort. That's a Clash of Champions to me.
Oh my God. So that means okay. So if you were to wrestle, let's say out of the dark, Tito Santana.
I've wrestled Tito Santana
Okay.
before.
Let's not go Tito. Let's say oh God, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat,
Never wrestled him
who
before.
was a champion.
That's correct.
Okay, you were BWO champion.
That's a Clash of Champion.
Did you have the title at the time?
No.
Okay, does he have a title at the time?
Who?
So how
Who's
is
he?
that Clash of Champions?
Pronouns, pal. Who's he?
Ricky,
No.
the Dragon. Okay, so
But we're not on the topic. The topic is Seth and Braun were the Clash of the Champions. They were the Clash.
Okay, I'm just gonna give up this argument. I'm just gonna give up with this argument.
I agree.
I'm just gonna give up.
I'm
just gonna give up.
Okay,
I'm
then
just.
fine.
Let's just move on to the crap show. The rest of the show. 2 hours after dropping the tag titles, they jump into their match. Strowman literally wants to rip off Rollins' heads.
I think they were having a clash, if you ask me. Brian, why'd you stop talking? Oh, wait. The list went away.
Yeah, I know, but I can still throw pens.
Brian, please don't throw a pen. 'Cause if you hit me in my eye and I'm going to be a pirate,
I'm not gonna hit you.
I
in
want
the
to have to
eye.
be like a PCO.
PCO.
Yes.
What the hell is a PCO?
PCO's a wrestler.
Who's PCO?
Remember the Quebecers? Pierre Lafitte? Golly. That's why you have me here. He's one of the Quebecers back in the day. He now wrestles. He made a comeback in the last 2 years, and he's like one of the craziest wrestlers out there. He wrestles for Ring of Honor.
Okay, I'll have to look it up. What do you think of the Strowman and Rollins match? Match, not clash. Match.
Again, it's another match where Seth Rollins is fighting somebody. Sorry, I heard an echo of myself.
Yeah.
It's another match where Seth Rollins is pretty much trying to slay Goliath.
Yeah.
I think all of this I would have never thought that Seth Rollins could beat Braun Strowman.
Okay.
If he never beat Brock Lesnar, and he beat Brock Lesnar twice in this year.
So you think being the Beast twice allows him to beat the Monster?
It makes sense. It puts some kind of hope in him.
Okay.
So, like, if you see, I don't know, person A versus person B fight once and person A wins, and the second time person A wins, any man that's smart, what is he going to bet on?
The winning man.
He's going to bet on person A. Person B might win.
Yeah.
But person A is who I'm going to bet for.
So if Seth didn't beat Brock Lesnar twice,
Yes.
and he had this match with Strowman,
Right.
what would you have picked? Would you have picked Strowman over Rollins?
I would definitely would have picked Strowman over
Okay.
Rollins.
All right.
Because I think that Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar are within the same exact wheelhouse.
Okay.
They're two bad BMFs.
Anthony checking in. He's in Martin. Okay, so he's in Villain
Enterprises.
Villain Enterprise. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Perry. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for your loyal Rambler.
Yes.
I really do
And
appreciate
he
it.
being PCO.
PC. Yeah. What did you think of the finish? Like he had to pull out a bag, something out of his bag of trips.
Yes.
Ha ha ha.
Made sense. Only way to
That was a joke.
I know. Only way to kill the witch. Only way to kill the witch is to drop the house on her.
Can I get a laughter, please? Thank you, Batista. Thank you, please. I really do appreciate that, there, Dave. Which, by the way, he's in Gears 5 now. You see that, right?
I did. I haven't downloaded him yet.
Yeah. If you didn't know, Tristan, and I found out about this when we were in production show about 2 weeks ago. Tristan plays Gears of War on a regular basis.
I love Gears of War. Maybe I'll put my gamer tag out because I'm getting ready to finish the game, and I'm looking to play online. So if you guys have Xbox One and you're looking to play some Gears of War, holla at your boy.
Maybe we'll get some streaming going on that too. You never know.
Oh, that's too much work for me.
No, it's not. I can do that. I can do that with my eyes closed.
Okay, cool. So Brian, you're gonna come to my house and hang out
Yeah.
while I play Gears of War.
Yeah. And I'll do commentary.
Okay, Brian.
I don't think I'd be allowed there. I think I'd be kicked out.
No, you're allowed. You're allowed in my house. I just haven't had any events to invite anybody over.
Okay, well, can I annoy you by meowing?
You know, Brian, if you meow, you and the 2 cats will go in the bedroom. And you better stay in there and use the litter box.
Meow. I tell you, every single time we're doing our production meeting, I hear the cats meowing at him. Every single time. And I meow back because I own 2 cats.
And I look at you like. But back to the finish of Braun Strowman and
pedigree and then a stomp.
Yes, I 100% agree with it.
I do too.
It takes a lot to beat Braun Strowman. That's how they kept Braun Strowman looking strong. If Braun Strowman took 1 curb stomp and got covered, I don't put him in the same category as Brock Lesnar anymore. I put him in a category as Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
You know, so you definitely got to do a lot to slay the beast.
Just a little note on that too. Austin did say he had to. Austin did have to stun Big Show 3 times.
That's right.
In a title match.
That's
just
right.
to get the pin.
Just
3 times.
Just for it to make sense.
Just for it to make sense.
100% agree.
Yep.
That's called psychology, pal.
And then at the end, we get what we were all waiting for.
What were you waiting for?
I was waiting for the Fiend to come out, and he attacked. He made friends with Seth.
You think they're friends?
He made friends.
Like, you think, like, call each other, hey, pal, I'm coming to, like, put my fingers in your mouth.
He apologized on Raw the next night.
Okay.
He did. Actually, he didn't apologize. Bray apologized. The Fiend did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Raw started off with Seth and actually talking back and forth via the Titantron with Bray.
Okay.
I enjoyed that little segment. It was a nice little segment.
Mm-hmm.
Ramblin' Rabbit telling Seth to run. You don't know what you're doing. Run. Just builds more the character, builds more into the Fiend. More and more and more.
And it makes you wonder who the hell Ramblin' Rabbit is.
Which part of Bray's psyche is Rambling Rabbit?
Right, or like it makes me wonder how many more layers are there to the Fiend.
Yeah,
there has to be plenty more because
got to be more.
Because I mean, with the amount of ideas that I understand that Bray Wyatt's put into this,
yeah,
what else more do they have to offer?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just looking forward to see what more can he open up.
Right, and the reason why Bray and Seth Rollins had that confrontation. Well, you know what? Let me not say it was Bray. It was the Fiend.
Yes.
The reason why the Fiend had that confrontation with Seth Rollins is because you broke a couple weeks ago here that, you know, Seth Rollins is going to be...
Oh, no, I'm sorry, what?
That Seth Rollins is going to be facing...
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, that Seth Rollins is going to be facing the Fiend.
What?
Yeah, so anyway, that's why he attacked him. So.
Oh, there was one other thing, and thank you, Steve, for reminding us. Remember when I told you Braun did a moonsault off a rock bed?
Yes.
He took Seth took a splash from Braun from the top rope. Like, was it sloppy? I don't think so, but it was good. It was good.
Too bad I don't have a cookie. I'd give you a cookie for that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd get a cookie?
That's one cookie.
Just one? Why one?
Because I'm going to eat the other one?
No. What kind of cookie, though?
Chocolate chip?
No.
Oh.
No. Oatmeal raisin.
No, I don't like raisins.
What?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I don't like raisins.
How can you not like the dried up grape?
Easy.
How?
Because I don't like them.
Explain. Give me logic.
Raisins?
Yeah.
Equal nasty.
How?
Because I don't like them.
That you can't just say I don't like them.
Okay, fine.
You need a. Are you allergic?
No, they taste like shit.
No, they don't taste like shit.
Well, I'm going to eat a dried up grape.
Because it's delicious.
No, that's like eating old people.
Why would you eat an old person?
Why would you eat an old grape?
Because it's sun dried.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's stupid.
Oh, God.
So we finally got the King of the Ring.
Yes, we did. That was actually a really good match.
That was an amazing match.
Yes.
That's another example of where one guy got over and the other person went over.
Yep.
Who got over?
Chad Gable.
Definitely.
Yep, he got over. 100%.
He's over.
He is over.
By him being in the ring with Baron Corbin, at the end of the match, I felt like he belonged.
Yes.
I felt like I felt like Baron Corbin and Chad Gable need to go again, but not now.
No,
there needs to be some kind of stake, like put a belt on it and have Chad Gable chase him for it. I definitely.
You really gonna put a belt on Corbin right now?
Of course, not now. But I'm saying down the line.
Down the line.
Down the line, have him meet again because I really believe that Baron Corbin could be Chad Gable's Joker. You see the amount of heat that he got? Watch Monday Night Raw again and watch the King of the Ring final match between Chad Gable and Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Those people on the hard cam side, if they were able, it looks like they would have came over to the ring and they would have helped Chad Gable win that match.
Yeah. I felt very emotionally invested into that match.
I was.
Yeah.
I was. And it wasn't just the moves, it was the story.
Yeah.
It wasn't a guy jumping off a ladder.
Nope.
Or a guy trying to staple a guy with fake staples and then, getting in the ring and being taped to a chair. It was a story.
It was a story.
And I appreciate that.
That was a really good story. Yes. Obviously, King Corbin now does start his reign as King of the Ring.
But is he really king now?
He's a Baron.
Well, how can he be a king without a crown?
Oh yeah, well we can't spoilers, dude.
What spoilers? Everybody should have watched the SmackDown already.
Some people don't. Some people come to us for their review of.
Well, let me tell you, if
SmackDown.
you have not watched SmackDown yet, you got some TV to watch.
Yeah, you do.
But stick with us.
Yeah, stick with us.
We'll give you all the spoilers.
What else happened during the Raw? We had Cesaro versus Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
Which was Mysterio's road to redemption, as Cole has been saying. It wasn't really like it was a good. I didn't pay attention to that match.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I mean, I think that Cesaro is a good utility man. You could put him in the ring with anybody. He's going to have a great match. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry.
Tired?
A little bit.
You want to go to sleep?
Like you do?
I mean, I could do it if you want to go to sleep. Go ahead, go to sleep.
Okay.
Because I'll go into so we had Maria Kanellis.
Oh yes, Maria. That was
How the hell did you wake up so quick?
Because I've woken.
So Maria Kanellis, they're trying to find out who's the baby's pappy.
Because no one thought Mike Kanellis would be the father or a child. Which why are we going through this? This is like freaking AJ and freaking what's her name in TNA all over
better.
again. Yeah,
It's better.
We'll see.
You know what that whole section is?
What?
That's your sports entertainment.
That is your sports.
That's your entertainment portion of the show.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was good. It was fun.
And the Street Profits hosting it, I think, was probably the best part too.
Yes.
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 And you had Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, my new favorite show that I enjoy now, Major Figures Wrestling Podcast.
Right. But it made me think to myself I was thinking about this last week.
Okay.
Where's Mike Kanellis?
Yeah, where's Kanellis?
He wasn't such a big angle on WWE television, and all of a sudden he's gone. But now he's back.
Yeah.
With Maria, just egging him on.
Yep.
When is Mike Kanellis going to let this guy stop putting the battery in, letting this girl put the battery in his back and be his own man?
Okay, number one, are you married?
No.
Okay, you don't understand.
Even if I was married, ain't nobody
You
putting
don't
no battery in my
understand how
back.
hard it is to be married to someone.
Okay. Oh, just wait. I can't wait till I get married.
Oh, really? You
Yep.
hear that?
I can't wait.
You hear that? Okay, everyone in chat who's married.
Yep.
Okay, how many times has your wife told you, "Oh, you need to do this. You need to do this. Honey, do. Honey, do. Honey, do." My wife tells me to do stuff all the time.
Of course.
Okay, but then if you don't do it correctly, what happens? You get scolded.
Oh, I thought your wife put you on the list.
She doesn't have the list. The list is gone. I told you this already.
I don't know. I thought maybe she
you
had
know what,
her own
Tristan?
list.
You know what, Tristan? You know what? Just for you.
Brian.
You just made the list!
Well, hey, I'm glad I'm the first person to make the list.
No, you're not on the list now. You're off the list.
Thanks, Brian.
Anyway, what do you think of her saying that Ricochet was the daddy?
I think she's just again putting the battery in his back.
Yep.
She's amping him up.
Yep.
That's what she's doing.
Yeah, I just don't. This just that turned into like a Maury Povich freaking episode.
Right, and except there's going to be a payoff on it where the man actually finally stands up for himself.
When that happens. By the way, wasted return on Rusev at the end of this.
Negatory.
Yeah, I think so.
Negatory.
Really?
I think it was a good way to feature.
To feature him.
I think it was a good way to feature Rusev.
Yes, I agree. But where's Lana?
You don't need Lana.
Yep. Okay, he's married to Lana.
So what?
Okay, so
Randy Orton's wife is not on WBTV.
That's a different. Okay, Lana's been in the WWE. She's been part of storylines with him as well, and now that he's impregnated Maria Kanellis, you're not going to feature her as well? You don't think she's going to get involved? Because there's a whole angle back about 2 years ago where she was flirting with Zoe and Zoe Amore because he got locked out of the locker room, which has happened a couple of times.
Okay.
And he was walking around naked. And Lana was kind of interested. She was like, the Italian sausage that's down there.
I honestly think that this run around, he don't need Lana.
Okay.
He don't. I think Lana should be her own woman.
She should be her own.
I think Lana should go to NXT.
Really?
100%.
Really?
I think
Okay.
Lana has potential. Lana just needs more reps. And I think that if Lana goes down to NXT and she can work in the Performance Center, and then
Which she's been doing,
and then she can go and wrestle on NXT TV, it's a new place where she won't get lost in the shuffle.
yeah.
NXT is actually doing a good job of introducing some of the talent to us, the persons that may not have known who NXT is. So I think it'd be a good place for her to go.
Yeah.
Start over and be Lana. I don't want her to be Rusev's husband. I want her to be Lana.
Yeah.
But looking at Rusev, back to Rusev, when Rusev came out,
That mustache.
automatically the first thing I thought, WWE Champion. I think that he's winning the Royal Rumble. I said it now.
Okay.
Rusev is winning the Royal Rumble.
All right. Tristan says it right now. Rusev's going to win the Royal Rumble. I'll take a 20. You know what? I'll take a crave case bet on that.
Okay.
So if Rusev wins, I buy you a crave case.
Actually, speaking of crave case,
Ooh.
I think that's where I'll go after this.
Possible. I'm going to have to go home.
So Steve Logden checks in on Facebook, and he says that marriage can be worse than the ghost shit from last week. Do you think it's worse than the ghost shit, Brian?
No, because I've been through some ghost shit, and that's not as bad. Trust me.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
But you see, I don't want to like, okay, I'm just making a general statement. I'm not talking about anybody's wife or anything in particular, but how, or husband, whatever. How could you be with somebody that's like your mother? Because I moved out of my mother's house for a reason. I love my mother, but I moved out of her house because I didn't, I don't want to marry my mother.
I used to get made fun of this by my wife. That it's what the hell is it called?
Mama's boy?
No, not mama's boy. It's something where you marry your mother or father. What's the term? Chat. You know what we'll do? We'll take a break. If you know what it's called, post in a chat. After the break, we're gonna have Miss Terra Calaway, thank you, on the show. She's gonna talk about her Synergies event this Friday and oh my God, I am botching today. Holy crap. Dropkick depression. Thank you very much. All right, guys, we'll be back in 2 and 2. Are we back?
Yes, Brian, we're back.
Oh.
Welcome. Hey, Ramblers. Welcome back to Ramble Radio. I am Tristan Law.
I am Brian P. Schmidt. Brian Schmidt, not Brian Waitford Schmidt anymore.
No.
And we had an answer, and of course, my wife puts it in.
See? I like your wife.
I like my wife, too. I love my wife.
I like your wife.
I really love her a lot. What can I say? Oedipus complex. If you know what the hell that is, go look it up.
Good.
Yeah, good.
If you're just joining us, Ramblers, in the first hour, we talked about Clash of Champions. We got a little bit into Monday Night Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Still to come, we're going to talk about NXT, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we're also going to talk about SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about the AEW Tag Team
I
Tournament?
want to talk about that tag title tournament.
Okay, that's going to be fun.
Oh, yes.
And then we're going to bring you over and not over.
Yep.
But right now on the phone, we have Miss Terra Calaway. She will be participating in Synergy's second birthday, which you guys can catch on Fight TV. Terra, what's going on? This is Tristan Law. What's up?
That's not much. Just kind of getting ready for my day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it is tomorrow.
So
I forgot. I know.
So tomorrow you're going to be in the ring. You're going to be having a 3-way match. In that 3-way match, you're going to have Matt McIntosh and Logan Black. So, Terra, for some women, getting in the ring with one man is intimidating, but you're going to be in the ring with two. What's your strategy to reign victorious on Friday night?
So, I'm a little bit of a intergender specialist. That's pretty much all I ever want to do.
Okay.
And I think for the longest time now, I've been scoping out Logan Black, and like I've been in the ring with Logan Black, and I know his tricks. I know what he's gonna do. I know he's gonna use his numbers game to his advantage, and that's fine because I see it coming. I'm sure Matt McIntosh sees it coming, so I have him figured out. Matt McIntosh is the real threat. He's the one that I really need to keep myself, prepared for. He is the champion. He's an amazing wrestler. So I'm going to have to focus on him and just make sure that I don't let Logan Black distract me.
I could definitely agree with Matt McIntosh being the threat, the one that you should watch out for. If I'm not mistaken, I wrestled Matt McIntosh in one of his first ever matches.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wrestled in one of his first ever matches. I believe it might have been Staten Island. But
We went out there? Ugh.
Yeah, I hate Staten Island.
Yeah, I do too.
Maybe that's why Matt McIntosh won. I couldn't get the stink out of my nose. So you said you said that intergender wrestling is your thing. A lot of people these days, Terra, you can definitely attest to this. Intergender wrestling is kind of taboo.
Yeah.
What is it that you like about intergender wrestling? What makes intergender wrestling special for you?
I genuinely like intergender wrestling because it shows that we're on the same platform as the male competitors that we're in the ring with. And the people, there are people out there who say, hey, I don't like watching this because it upsets me to see a guy hitting a girl. And that's more than fine. It's the people that will go off about intergender wrestling is wrong because I don't believe a girl can hit a guy, or I don't believe a girl can do any damage to a guy. I'm 6 foot and pretty overweight. I could probably crush half of the dudes on most rosters. You can't tell me that me hitting someone isn't going to be effective when I could squash them in a fight. So it's frustrating. But at the same time, I get to go in there and show little girls that they're just as tough as the boys. And I get to show little boys that if you treat a girl wrong, she's going to whoop your butt.
Well, I don't think you've ever met my co-host Brian Schmidt, but you will meet him Friday, and I definitely think that you could take him.
She probably could. I kind of, as prep for the show, I kind of watch matches from back, and she probably kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Because my wife kicks my ass all the time, and she's 5'2", and she's full of energy, so yeah, she kicks my ass all the time.
I promise I won't bite. I promise.
Well, my son will be there, so go ahead and kick my ass, please.
Okay.
Terra, who were some of your inspirations growing up when you were wee wrestling fans? Let me change that question. Because Synergy Pro Wrestling, right? Mm-hmm. Their show this weekend is all 90s themed.
Oh yeah.
Pick somebody from the 90s, Terra.
Ooh.
So I may lose your love right here.
Uh-oh.
I was not a wrestling fan as a child. I didn't know anything about wrestling until 2008, and that's when I graduated. So I am a new fan. As far as 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Okay.
However, I do look back on old stuff, old footage. Honestly, William Regal is probably my favorite wrestler of all time. I think he's perfect in every way, and I think he is the epitome of a perfect professional wrestler.
Yep.
But I mean, I'm also a big fan of comedy, and I'm a big fan of just goofing off. So I was a fan of Eddie Guerrero and just like his heel antics.
Okay.
I'm a fan of just if anyone that has enough character to draw me in and make me pay attention, I like you.
Okay.
For those wondering at home, my favorite wrestler is Triple H, and I don't think William Regal has ever beaten Triple H.
Wow.
Someone fact check that in the chat, please.
Like for me,
Please.
Tara, I like the sports entertainment aspect of it more.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the wrestling portion, but man, Triple H, like he's like in the wrestling world, he's the apple of my eye. Like he can't do no wrong. Like I just the way he moves in the ring, like I really like. I study him a lot.
You mean all 5 moves that he does?
You only need 5 moves to get over, brother. You got anything for her, Brian?
So the one thing I do know, you're the first woman at Synergy to basically do everything. First one to compete in mixed tag, first one to compete in intergender match, and first one to compete for the Synergy Championship. That's a as you said, you love doing the intergender matches. So, I looked back at some of your matches from when you started. You've wrestled.
Sorry.
I'm gonna show the Ramblers how many pages I got here. She's wrestled a lot.
What did you bring out? Her wrestling Wikipedia?
No, it's on her wrestling Wikipedia. It's cage match. You've wrestled Nyla Rose. Right. Deanna Parat.
Who was that?
Nyla Rose.
Oh, Nyla. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Nyla. I love my Nyla.
Okay. You've tagged with Mr. Cannonball several times.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you've wrestled him once or twice as well, too.
Yes.
And you've wrestled Deanna Purrazzo, who's now in NXT right now.
Yes.
Going back in your almost 10-year career. It's 10 years now, right? Yeah? We'll say 10?
Yeah, it'll be 10 years.
Who's your favorite person that you worked with?
So, if you're asking favorite girl, it's going to be Faye Jackson.
Okay.
Every time I've ever been in the ring with Faye, it's just been like, it clicks. Like, even the first time we wrestled, everything clicks. And we feel like we're at home when we're in the ring with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of worked out because now, like, we're best friends. So it kind of worked out in the long run, personally, too. But if we can stray a tiny bit away from kayfabe, my favorite male opponent, I hate that I'm saying this, is Logan Black.
Okay.
He gets things out of me that I don't think are in me, and I don't think that I can do, and putting him through a picnic table. But then every time I wrestle him, I'm just like, wow, I got better. So he may be a scummy dude, but I get better every time I wrestle him.
For some strange reason, Tara, I thought you would have said that Jeff Cannonball is your favorite wrestler.
Yeah, I would think so too.
No, because when we get in the ring together, it's just we take it more seriously than we absolutely ever should. Wrestling each other, we take it way too seriously.
So, Ramblers, I just want to let you guys know and remind you that Synergy turns 2 at Synergy Pro Wrestling's 90th birthday party. It's going to be this Friday, September 20th, at the Polish Falcons Club and Bar. It's 140 Falcon Road in Hillsborough, New Jersey. 7 p.m. is the 90s party. 8 p.m. is the bell time. You can get your tickets at synergywrestling.com, or you can tune in live on Fight TV. It's only $9.99.
Yeah.
And also on Fight TV, Synergy Wrestling is doing a free intermission match between Matt Stryker and Anthony Green.
Ooh.
But not only is Terra a part of Synergy Wrestling, Terra, you also run Dropkick Depression, am I right?
Yes, that is my company, and now, as of last month, my full nonprofit organization.
And I also see that you have a show that's coming up in December. I know it's a little early for the show, but tell us a little bit about Dropkick Depression.
So I started dropkick depression when I started going through my own mental health issues and realizing that I needed help, and realized that when I did get my help from the people around me and my support system, that it really made me want to help others. And so I created like this online platform basically where people could just like talk about all their mental health issues. And then I was like, well, you know what, let's run a show and we'll raise money for a worthy cause. And it kind of just snowballed from there. And then I started getting tired of raising money for other people, because then you find out, like, oh, they're not using the money for what you think they're using it for. Like,
Yeah.
that sucks. So then I decided, well, if I want to know where my money's going and I want to know where these fans' money is going, I should just do it myself. And that's what pushed me to create the nonprofit.
100% respect that. I like that.
Yeah, I do too. I'm looking at right now on the. I actually previewed the website. I looked at, did my research, because that's what I kind of do. You also, with the Dropkick Depression, you have a wrestler injury assistance fund. Can you talk a little more about that?
Yeah. So when I was coming up with different reasons we needed the money and what the money would go toward, I always see my friends that they get hurt and you want to help them. And people, sometimes they aren't able to help. They'll only be able to donate like, $5, $10. And it's just, whenever I see someone that donates a couple hundred, or even like in G-Raver's case, I don't know if anyone's seen his GoFundMe, but people donated like $1,000. Stuff like that just warms my heart. And I was like, if I can do that and I can help people that are good, genuine people in the wrestling business that happen to just fall on hard times, then I want to do that. And so we're allocating part of the money that we get through donations and everything like that to go towards the wrestler assistance fund.
Have you ever met Dirtbag Dan? I'm sure you have in your travels, right?
Yes, I have, yes.
Dirtbag Dan was a call-in guest to our show a couple of weeks ago,
Yes,
just
he
like
was.
you. And he definitely was calling. He talked a little bit about his career, and he also put over his GoFundMe, because he took an injury at one of at a ECPW show. He broke his fist. So I don't know if his issue is on your radar, but I could definitely co-sign on Dirtbag Dan. Dirtbag Dan is a good guy. So,
I could too.
Maybe you guys can look into helping him out.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
So also at Dropkick Depression, which Ramblers, you can see the website right now on the screen. It's dropkickdepression.com. Terra's getting ready to have her final match, and it's going to be against Jeff Cannonball.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your last match ever. You're done. You're hanging up the boots, sis. You're finished, never coming back again.
I mean, I can never say never, but my plans are currently to not come back. I'm trying to move on to the next part of my life. But at the same time, if the opportunity arises in a couple of years, I can't really say never.
Right. Well, okay, because I also see, I since that's what I realized, we're Facebook friends, and I see that you make gear as well too. It's
Yes,
is that
you do.
something you make gear as well too?
I make my own. I'm definitely real new at it, so I don't want to ever make anything for anyone and then it fall apart in the ring. But I make my own, yes.
So I need a good pair of trunks. I'm looking for somebody to make a pair of trunks for me. Oh,
Why do you need trunks?
So I can wrestle. What do you mean, Brian?
You can wear wrestling jeans.
Why would I wrestle in jeans, Brian? You know how I feel about wrestling in jeans.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, right. So with your last match being against, can I break kayfabe and tell everybody who Jeff Cannonball is?
Yeah.
Or you want to keep that at?
All right, there you go.
So Jeff Cannonball, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear it first here on Royal Ramble Radio if you've never heard it before. Jeff Cannonball is her fiance, and they're getting married pretty soon, and she's having her last match against her fiance. I know it's fiance, Brian. Leave me alone. So, okay, so how is the household going to be if he loses?
Yeah.
Is he going to have to do chores and other stuff like that he doesn't want to do?
No, thankfully I'm pretty on top of that. She doesn't have to. I think it'll be a nice little gloating factor. I think hold over his head and over our children down the line.
Well, that's going to be good. I want to see the wedding pictures. Ooh, maybe you could take a picture where you put him in a headlock.
which my wife did at our wedding.
Well,
Oh wow.
well, Tara and Jeff know how to work the headlock properly. So you probably actually went to sleep in your headlock.
Okay, sure.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, that's dropkickdepression.com and the good cause. It's where mental health meets professional wrestling. But this Friday.
Friday.
Wow. This Friday, Synergy's having their 90th birthday
Tomorrow.
party. Is tomorrow.
It is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, I kept.
It is tomorrow. Yes.
Hey, I want you guys, Ramblers, to go ahead and check it out on Fight TV. I know some of our Ramblers don't live close enough to New Jersey. I want you to check it out, and I want you to see Terra Calaway on there. And I want you to say, oh, wow, I heard her on Royal Ramble Radio.
Damn right.
Tara, I appreciate you calling in tonight. Brian, you had anything else for Tara?
No, I will see you tomorrow night. I'll be wearing my Royal Ramble T-shirt. You know, because
Perfect.
I got to put myself over.
Tara, tell all of our Ramblers how they can follow you and join the 6,000 followers that you have on Twitter and your social media. I'm going to actually follow you on Twitter as well, too, when we're done.
Yeah, I will do the same as well.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Just follow me back. I don't want to be a fan, okay? How can they follow you?
Oh, you can follow me at Calaway. It's on pretty much all my social medias. If you just type in Terra Calaway, it's my Twitter handle, it's my Instagram handle, and my Facebook has 5,000 friends, so I can't really add anybody on that.
You just added me. I just added you as a friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, Brian, you're such a heel, Brian.
How am I the heel?
Because she's trying to heel everybody out. I'm like, yeah, she's the one in new friends, and you're like, well, you just added me.
To be fair, I get real hard like political stances once in a blue moon, and then people delete me, and then I can add more people. So it works.
Well, my Facebook page, Tristan Law, has been getting an influx of people adding me. So, you know, I'm going to have to start adding people once a week. But Tara, it was a pleasure having you. I will see you soon. If not, I'll definitely see you in December at your show, because I will be on a plane going to Florida tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness.
So I'll be unable to see you tomorrow. But I hope you guys have a good time tomorrow. I hope you kick ass. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Terra Calaway. Tara, thank you, and I'll see you down the road.
Thank you, Tara.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Miss Terra Calaway.
Man, they've got some really good people in Synergy that we've had call in the past 2 weeks.
The owner called in.
Yep,
Colin, who's is becoming a good friend of the show.
Of course.
And Tara, who's just seems like an awesome, like everyone. So if you guys are gonna go to the show tomorrow on Friday, come see the wonderful people at Synergy Pro Wrestling, and you know I may be there too.
But you know what though? Even if you can't go, just order it on Fight TV
Exactly.
for $9.99.
$10.
$10. What's $10?
That's a pack of cigarettes.
I don't smoke, so I don't know how.
I know, so you don't have to. If you smoke, give it up for a day. Get some. Order it on Fight TV. The app is free, by the way.
That's 10 Arizonas.
So how? Oh no.
What happened?
No. Arnie Palmer's are life.
Right, but they're $1, right?
They're 99 cents.
Okay, so it's 10 Arizonas.
With tax, yeah, it's 10 Arizonas.
Okay.
No, 11 Arizonas with tax.
Oh, wow. 11 Arizonas with tax.
I have to do the math. I'm sorry.
Well, either way, when I buy my Arizonas, I'm not paying any tax. So
Walmart.
Ladies and gentlemen, I definitely agree that you guys should check out that show tomorrow.
Yes, please check it out. 90s theme too. So if everyone was graduated or went to school in the 90s, you have
80s
some
babies.
80s babies. Hi, I'm one of them.
If your parents did nasty things in the 80s,
why you got to talk about that?
I think that's going to be
My mother's in the chat right now. Why you got to do that?
Oh, hey, Ma, how you feel?
Oh, my God.
But, I mean, what do you mean? How do you think you got here, Brian? You think the store dropped you off?
Yeah.
Okay. So for everybody except for Brian, if your parents did nasty things in the 80s, I think that the show tomorrow is going to be for you. They have an intermission match. It's going to be free.
Yep.
And it's going to be between Matt Stryker and Anthony Green.
Matt Stryker.
And Anthony Green. Most people haven't seen Matt Stryker wrestle in a long time.
No, we haven't seen him. He's been doing commentary for Lucha.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be the first time I'm seeing him wrestle in, 10 years?
Okay.
It's been a while.
Well, he's back.
Okay, good. Is it the Matt Stryker or the other Matt Stryker?
It's not the one from the book.
Okay.
It's the real Matt Stryker.
I just want to make sure because I remember you talking about that I got the book. No, it's not him.
James Russell checks in on the chat. Laura
that's my
Randall,
GM.
see him in there all the day. all the time. He says Terra Calaway is an amazing woman with an amazing cause.
Yes, I agree.
I totally agree. Drop Kick
Depression. Yep.
That's her wrestling company. It's a fundraising professional wrestling company, and there's also a link on there as well too, to where you can book a professional wrestling show.
Yes, you can.
To where you can have the proceeds go through helping people with depression. That's really cool.
That's really cool.
Mental health is something that's very, not really dealt with properly. In
No,
my
it's not.
opinion, in the United States.
No, it's not.
Back in the day, you used to put people in homes. And then what they started doing is medicating people, and now you have a bunch of crazies running the streets shooting up Walmart. So people definitely need to take care. If you take care of everything below your neck, you need to take care of your head top.
Yeah, exactly. For someone who's actually struggled, I'm breaking the fourth wall here. I've had issues. I've been issues with depression most of my life, so I can understand where people are trying to figure out what's going on, trying to understand what's going on, looking for that outlet. I have my outlet. I've spoken, me and my wife talk about it. I shoot everything. I tell her what goes on, and I've talked to other people about it too. Crafe was one of the few people I've talked to about it. Casimo was people I talked about it too. All my insecurities, all that stuff. So if you see a friend that's in trouble and you can want to try and don't egg it out of them, but get it there. They need an ear for you to talk to get everything out, because people hurt. They can put on a good poker face, but people do hurt.
Definitely. Speaking about our poker face, we saw somebody on Monday Night Raw.
I'm back.
Okay, hey Brian, welcome back to Royal Ramble Radio.
Okay.
We saw somebody on Monday Night Raw who put on a poker face. Like, he looked a lot different.
Oh, that's right, Mayor Glenn Jacobs.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he won the 24/7 title.
Yes, sir.
Of Knoxville County.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
A lot of people on social media were trying to say that he was Kane.
Who?
The Big Red Machine. the Devil's favorite son. What? Yeah, they were trying to say that's who Kane was.
Well, I know Glenn Jacobs is not the. I know Glenn Jacobs is not the.
I don't
monster.
think Glenn Jacobs would have ever been a person like Kane. He's such a nice guy.
He's such a nice mayor. When he was running for mayor, I actually liked his Facebook.
Look at you.
I know, right?
Right.
Because I support pro wrestlers who go into politics.
Do you like Kane's Facebook?
Kane doesn't have a Facebook.
Exactly, because Kane's an evil person.
Well, not really. Remember he hugged Daniel Bryan?
That's true. He went through he dealt with his issues.
Yeah, he did a spin of Rooney too. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
So,
but he's not Glenn Jacobs.
No, he's not Glenn Jacobs.
And people on social media were also saying that he was a dentist before a mayor.
Isaac Yankem, isn't he dead?
I don't even know who Isaac Yankem is.
Isaac Yankem, DDS, was the dentist that they were talking about, because they look very familiar. Huh. They look similar.
Well, they say everybody looks like somebody.
Yeah, it's true.
They say I look like Idris Elba. What? You don't think I look like Idris Elba?
No.
Okay.
I look like. I was told I look like Biff from freaking.
Back to the Future?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep, that's what they say. I look like Biff.
You don't look anything like Biff. Maybe you should get biffed, but you're not Biff.
I should. What the hell? What does that mean?
When you're wrestling,
see. I'm new to the terminology here.
It's a term.
Okay.
It's a word that I've heard that I use a lot. So I'm going to biff you off the apron. It's just a biff,
Oh, so it's like throwing the gimmick over the top of the rope.
No, a biff is like a punch. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to biff you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all.
Open or closed?
It's always close-fisted.
Okay.
Because if the referee doesn't see it, doesn't happen.
Okay. When that happens, I'll make sure I point it out to the ref.
I think that Mayor Glenn Jacobs is very hospitable.
Yes, he is.
By showing the 24/7 champion R-Truth.
Yes.
The entire town.
Yes.
I did think it was kind of suspect that there was a cop standing there and didn't have any.
Well,
guns
the mayor has to have some type of protection while he's walking around.
How was that guy going to protect him?
He's a police officer.
He's going to beat him with the radio?
He's a police officer.
What about the gun?
Okay, the gun.
What
could have
gun?
helped.
He didn't have a gun.
He didn't?
No, he didn't have a gun.
It wasn't on his side. You couldn't see it. It's on. Maybe he was righty.
He didn't have anything on his belt.
Or left hand. Okay.
The only thing on his belt was the radio.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
He didn't have a
maybe he was a peace officer like the Italian Bambata.
But they wear vests as well too.
Yes, they do.
Police officers, they still have guns. They still have handcuffs. This guy just had a radio. All he could do is call for help.
Oh, and it turned out he was a referee.
Oh, right. Where did he? I've never seen him referee. Where's his referee credentials?
I don't know.
He's on the WWE website.
Why are you asking all for these refs for credentials? I can run around with a freaking ref shirt on and count matches.
Right, but
I may do that in your next match. You never know.
And I will kick you right in your balls.
Okay.
But you're not a WWE ref.
He had the logo on him.
Anybody could put a WWE logo on their chest.
Okay,
So because you're telling me, Brian, because you have the AJ Styles shirt on that you're AJ Styles?
I'm not AJ Styles.
Okay.
I'm not the phenomenal one. Absolutely not.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Oh wow. But, okay. You happy now? You happy now?
Yes.
Seriously. I'm showing love for one of my favorite pro wrestlers, and you're like, oh, you're not, referees need to be, actually on the roster, but he wasn't a referee on the roster.
He's not a referee.
You're wearing an AJ T-shirt, and you're not AJ Styles, are you? No, I'm not a 30-something-year-old professional wrestler who's probably one of the best in the world that can work the ring. AJ Styles.
AJ's more than 30. Trust me.
I know he's more than 30.
Okay. You said 30
I said 30-something.
He's more than 30-something. He's 30 plus.
I know.
Doesn't 30-something mean that, hey, like Brian, we're 30-something?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're 30-something.
He's 30 plus.
He's 30. He's like 37, 38.
No, he's not. He's older than that.
Stop.
Yes.
Wow. I don't understand. I don't. But yeah. Kane, Glenn takes the title off of R-Truth and gives him the title back at the end of the night.
I mean, I don't think he gave him. He kind of rolled him up.
He rolled. Yeah, I know. Like the police officer trying to roll up R-Truth.
That was a terrible roll up.
That was a terrible roll up. That was a better. Alexa Bliss had a better roll up than him.
AJ Styles is 42.
42. Okay. But we had something that happened at the end of Raw.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Steve made a really good point in the chat.
Okay.
He said that if Glenn Jacobs wasn't a wrestler, then why did he say I still got it? He's obviously some former wrestler.
Yeah. That is true. That is very true.
Because he can't be Kane, because Kane was Marilyn Manson.
What?
Yes, Kane had to be Marilyn Manson.
Why? Explain.
I don't know. Remember when they thought that Marilyn Manson was the kid from the Wonder Years back in the day? Maybe that's who Kane
I never
is.
thought that. I never thought that.
You never thought that? I did.
Absolutely.
That was before social media. You didn't know things.
It was called a book.
But sorry, we're going off topic.
Okay. No, we're not.
What did you think Kane meant? I mean, Glenn Jacobs said when he said, I still have it. Maybe he is Kane.
What?
I think he's Kane.
What?
But why do you call himself Glenn Jacobs?
What?
Because he's a mayor? He's reformed?
What?
Oh, I figured it out.
You know what I'm going to give you?
What?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Maybe that's why I'm like the way I am now.
Probably. You got a little bit of the bubbly.
What you're going to say next, you're going to talk about The Fiend.
Yes.
When you talk about The Fiend, you're going to talk about who The Fiend attacked.
Yes.
And I'm going to give you The Fiend's MO. Go.
Okay, so there was a little promo in between Raw where Fiend was looking to make another friend.
Right.
And on the wall, you had Finn, Mick Foley, Kurt Angle, and who was the last one? There was 4 people on that. Oh, Jerry Lawler. He wanted to add a new friend to the wall. So he walked out. We didn't know who he was going. We thought he was going after Seth.
That's true.
At the end of the show.
That's true.
Yep. Unfortunately, Kane came out to help Seth.
Yes, because the revival.
The revival and the Good Brothers were attacking him.
I was jumping him.
Kane came out, wiped the floor with everyone. Cleaned house. About to basically set the pyro off, which we don't get pyro anymore when Kane does it. And the lights cut. And then you just see one light on Kane, and you see over his left shoulder, you see the Fiend. Now immediately, my nerdness is like, yes, please just let Kane fight him. Nope.
I could really see you being in your basement doing that.
No, actually, I was upstairs in the living room.
With your popcorn and your soda and your.
I don't drink soda. Number 1.
And you have stains on your shirt, and your braces, and your pocket protector. I could really see you doing that. Hi, my name is Brian, and I'm so happy that the Fiend is here. Gee, golly willikers.
Do you know what that is, Tristan?
What?
That's dead air.
That's not dead air.
That's dead air.
I was talking the entire time. So it's not dead air.
Do you hear me talking?
No, you're listening
No, I wasn't.
to Royal Ramble Radio.
Yeah, at RoyalRambleRadio.com. If you want to call and, make fun of Tristan, 609-910-0687, tell him that he has to do a ghost hunt. By the way, we are almost 76 likes away from that.
That's good for you.
I know it is. It's great for us. And it's great for us, too, because it means people are not keeping us their dirty little secret at all. At all.
So I think that the Fiend attacked Kane because he's trying to get rid of, he's trying to be the only monster in town. I don't know. I can't.
So why wouldn't he go after Strowman then?
Right, but Strowman's not a real monster.
He's a monster among men.
Right, but he's not like a real monster. Like Kane?
Kane is the devil's favorite demon.
Exactly. Maybe he wants to get rid of all the evil people.
Okay, let's look at the friends that he's made.
Okay, go for it.
Jerry Lawler. Is he evil?
Yes.
How so?
He used to yell titties on TV.
Puppies.
Close enough.
Puppies.
Close enough.
Puppies.
Bark.
Bark, bark. Finn Balor. How is he evil?
The demon.
It wasn't the demon. It was Finn Balor. Two separate personalities. Next.
Right, but it's in him.
Next.
Okay, go ahead.
Kurt Angle. Why?
Kurt Angle got DWI. He's evil.
That's.
And he let his wife sleep with. Let me stop. I'm just making fun.
Oh my god. You see what I work with every week, guys?
Yeah, you love it.
Do you see this?
You can't wait for it.
Why are you bringing up a past gimmick? Why? Why? Am I going to bring up your past gimmicks? No.
I'm not bringing up your past gimmick.
That is my past gimmick.
What gimmick?
Wait for it.
No.
It's gone.
Brian.
Yes.
I'm not bringing up that wait for it gimmick.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm
Yeah.
bringing up.
You said, yeah. Call it your BS right there.
Call my BS. Go ahead.
I don't use wait for it anymore.
Okay.
It's done.
I never said we're talking about your gimmick.
You said wait for it.
That isn't that. Brian, if somebody says wait for it, it's not just your gimmick.
Really?
Yes.
1,000 people think that otherwise.
Hold on, wait for it.
Okay.
So Steven said in the chat, the only thing that he would have loved is if Kane unmasked himself before turning around. That would have made the moment more iconic.
Yeah. Kane's done that before. He's unmasked himself once on live TV.
I think that the whole Fiend and Bray Wyatt separation of character is the same exact thing between Glenn Jacobs and Kane.
Yeah.
Separation of character.
I
In
agree.
the show, they never really said that Glenn Jacobs was Kane.
Nope.
But they never really said that Kane was Glenn Jacobs. But you already know that it's one and the same, but it's the same exact thing with the Fiend and Bray Wyatt. You know that they're one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you ask me, personally,
Yep.
you should never, and I mean never,
Wait, hold on. Never.
see Bray Wyatt on TV.
No, it's going to be the Fiend.
Let me rephrase
It
that.
has to be the Fiend,
Let
period.
me rephrase that. See him anywhere other than on the screen.
Yes.
It should always be the Fiend on the stage,
Mm-hmm.
and backstage, it should always be Bray Wyatt.
Yep.
Separation of the two.
Yep. I agree. I completely agree with you on that. Yeah, the Fiend should be the only one in the ring. Bray Wyatt should be in the back or on the...
That's correct.
Yep.
Because Bray Wyatt's stuck in the funhouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. With Ramblin' Rabbit.
I love Ramblin'
I
Rabbit.
love Ramblin'. Can we get some of his breakfast jam?
That's my dude. No, I'm not eating that.
You don't want to eat that? Why not? It's all natural.
You want to jump into SmackDown?
Yeah, why the hell not?
So, what's happening October 5th? The first SmackDown Live. I kind of did call it back in the day.
You did call. We all called it back in the day. Even Kasima called that. It's literally Brock Lesnar. So there was a wonderful 6-man tag match that went across 2 breaks. And it was a great 6-man tag between RKO, FD RKO, and the New Day. Great match. Kofi, New Day goes over, and then as they're celebrating, Lesnar's music hits. And if you are friends with me on Facebook, and I think I sent you this as well, Rose, I was downstairs doing something for I forgot what the hell was I doing. I was prepping for my Twitch show, and Rose basically text messaged me, and I was actually talking to the Mambata about this. Where are we?
The one that said Brick Lesnar is back?
Yes, Brick Lesnar is back.
Yeah, that's Brock's cousin.
Oh, Brock has a cousin?
Yes, Brick.
Brick. House.
Third cousin.
Yeah.
From the lakes of Minnetonka.
Minnetonka.
Yeah, that's where he's from.
Anyway, and that he challenged Kofi, and Kofi accepted. So Brock and Kofi have wrestled once before. The Beast in Japan, which was 5 years ago.
I'll give you that. Maybe 3.
It was when Finn and Kevin Owens fought in Japan, and Finn won the title, the NXT title. Kofi got murdered by Brock Lesnar.
Okay, I think this time is different.
I think it's gonna be different as well. Let me finish. I think Kofi's gonna actually compete or stick with Lesnar on the first SmackDown on Fox. What do you think?
Sorry, I'm laughing at a message I saw in the chat.
Which is
Joe Loban. Hey, what's up, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
Joe said, to paraphrase Arsenio's Hall, his mama called him Kane. I'm gonna call him Kane. Okay. I just had me just laughing. I couldn't hold it in. I think it's going to be a good move.
Hi, Joe.
I think it's going to be a good move for SmackDown Live.
Yeah.
When I called it a couple months ago, I said that Brock Lesnar should have taken the Money in the Bank and sat home.
No, I agree.
And then come back and say, "Hey, look, Kofi, I want that championship." But obviously, there's people that get paid a lot more money than we do to make these decisions because it's their professional wrestling company.
Yeah.
And all we do is just analyze what we see. We don't work there yet.
But we're always looking for jobs.
Of course.
Yep.
But I think it's going to be not much of a slaughter as it was back in the Japanese
Beast in Japan. Yep.
That you were talking about, because Kofi has unlocked like I don't watch Dragon Ball.
He's gone
Z.
Super Saiyan.
Okay, you see,
yeah,
how
there you
do you
go.
else want to say? I don't think he's like super. What's between regular and Super Saiyan?
Unlocked a potential.
Okay, so he unlocked his potential. Anthony Perry is saying that Kofi's run is done.
Dude, please, no. I honestly think this is so. There's 2 ways this can go, and I can kind of plan it towards WrestleMania. For
already,
so if Brock wins this title, Brock's gonna hold the title. He's not gonna defend it, and Roman's gonna get drafted to SmackDown. Roman and freaking Brock, Mania next year.
That's true.
I'm calling it now, and we're gonna go back, in April when freaking March when Mania happens, and we're gonna clip this, and I'm gonna say I was right.
You know what though? Roman Reigns has been out of the title picture so long, you even forgot that he was even like.
I haven't forgotten at all. I don't think anyone has forgotten that how many matches he's fought Brock for that title.
I totally forgot. What if Kofi wins? What if Kofi loses the belt?
To who? To Brock?
To Brock. He loses the belt to Brock, and he works himself from a road of redemption. Like Kofi, they'll never catch that lightning in a bottle. That moment. That
moment that he had to win the title.
Let me make it a little more personal.
Okay.
They'll never ever suck another tear out of me again. They'll never make me drop another tear again for Kofi Kingston. So they have to figure out some other way to do it.
I'm sorry, I have to laugh because Steve checks in as well. Super Saiyan comes with fries and a Coke. It's like a Royale with cheese, right?
Who drinks Coke? You drink Pepsi.
Pepsi. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
But yeah, they definitely the chase against Brock Lesnar, like him losing the belt and then looking at himself like, can I even do this again?
Yeah.
And then build himself back up and then go back and get that belt. That'd be nice.
It would be a nice thing, but I honestly think Kofi's going to retain. I have a good feeling that Kofi's run's going to stay.
Speaking of other champions, right?
I'm listening.
Do you think that do you think that the Fiend is going to take the belt off Seth?
Not
Why
right
or
now.
why not?
Not right now. I don't think it's going to happen at Hell in a Cell. I think it's going to happen at Rumble. And I honestly think that after Finn comes back, so Finn's on his little hiatus right now. We don't know when he's coming back. He took a couple nights off. Couple months off.
Right.
Got married. Mazel tov to you, my friend.
Right.
When he comes back, you say Rusev's going to win the Rumble?
Yes.
I'm calling Balor to win the Rumble. Because the Fiend's going to have the title.
Okay.
And then at WrestleMania 36, right?
Yes.
Fiend, Demon, main event.
But everybody, take a timeout right now.
No.
Hold on, wait.
Okay. Why are we taking a timeout?
I'm riding with you.
Okay.
Take a timeout right now.
Okay.
What month is this?
This is we are in the
September, right?
Yeah. Yes.
October, November, December, January, February, March, April. We're 7 months away. And it's like the possibilities of who could be the main event.
I've already given you the 4 that are going to be the main event.
Okay, Brian. But I'm just saying, though, just think
barring
just,
freaking injuries.
Just think about how exciting it would be that we're thinking about, like, already 7 months away. Who's it going to be?
You mean who's going to win?
Or who's going to win?
Yeah.
It could be so many people in that main event. It could be Kofi Kingston again for one of the belts.
It could be.
You know, because Kofi Kingston's in the championship. I definitely don't see Kofi Kingston being like a Miz, where he won the belt and that was it.
Yeah, no, he's going to retain it for a while.
Right, because I feel that, and no offense to the Miz, I feel that Kofi Kingston is a better champion than the Miz was.
Well,
because the Miz was a heel, so he was not there trying to shake hands and kiss babies.
Okay, Anthony Perry saying, you stole that from me. Don't steal my stuff. I said this a week ago and you disagreed. Well, I had time to reflect, and I will give you full credit on that, Anthony, about the Fiend versus Demon. So my apologies, Mr. Perry.
In case you didn't know, Anthony, and thanks for being a loyal Rambler.
Yep.
If the wind blows left, Brian's going that way.
Wow. So I ride or die, basically. That's what you're saying.
You're not a ride or die. You're just like, you're wishy-washy.
I'm wishy-washy?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. So SmackDown, we also had Charlotte versus Sasha again.
Oh my God, love it. Love it. You know
it was a good match, but I've seen it so much. It's like all right. If any of the Ramblers have seen the too many cooks theory that Matthew does on Botchmania, so what that was is there was a meme that was going around that Adult Swim was like too many cooks, like the intros to like bad 80s sitcoms.
Right.
So it would just had this running through. The meme was Cena and Orton would be the too many cooks. It happened all the time. Same old shit.
Okay.
I don't want to see Charlotte and Sasha again. Mind you, great work. Good workers in the ring. Great match. Don't give me, regurgitated stuff again.
But you know why it's good? Why I like it? Because every time you touch, you get better.
That's true. I agree.
Sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go.
They're light years ahead of where they were years ago.
Really?
Yes. Remember the first time that Charlotte and Becky touched? They were the main event at Hell in a Cell. What is it? Maybe 2 years ago. Let's Charlotte, and then you got Charlotte and Flair. Charlotte and Flair.
Charlotte and Flair.
Let me start over. Brian, stop wasting paper.
I'm not wasting paper.
What are you going to do with the paper, Brian?
I'm just settling it up right now.
Why are you throwing paper across the room,
I'm not throwing paper yet.
You want to let PETA come for you.
PETA's not going to come for me.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Or the YMCA.
YMCA?
Yes.
Young Men's Christian Association?
No, the Young Men's Copyright of Association of America.
How does copyright affect me, crumpling up paper?
Because you're choosing... Brian, that's clean paper. You're throwing away.
No, it's not.
Golly.
I wrote on it.
So anyway, you had Sasha.
I do break wind. Sorry.
You had Sasha and Bayley back in that Hell in the Cell match, and they were the Sasha and
Charlotte.
And Charlotte. God, I can't talk today. I'm turning into you, Brian. Stop throwing paper, you asshole. Now you put them on SmackDown.
Yep.
That was a hell of a match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
It was a good match.
Very good match.
I loved it.
The finish was interesting. Bayley got involved, DQ'd, and who comes out to help Charlotte?
Who came out?
Money Mella.
Carmelo came out?
Carmelo came out instead of Dana Brooke. What's up with
that? Maybe Dana Brooke was home. I don't know.
No, because she wrestled a match with your girl, Miss Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans. Was that the night before?
Yeah, it was the night before. I don't think no one remembers that match.
So look at Bayley's face.
Okay.
When Carmella came out and Carmella was attacking, was trying to stop the assault on Charlotte, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was Bayley's face like? What was the story that she was telling on her face?
I can't really remember off the top of my head.
The story that she was telling on her face is like, Carmella, what are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we cool. Like this ain't me and you, bruh. It's me and her. Like,
yeah.
you in this like salt. Like, you don't belong in this.
Yeah.
And then they start attacking, and now Bayley, I feel like Bayley was trying to make a life decision. Remember earlier when I said the whole ride or die?
Mm-hmm.
She was sitting here thinking like, yo, wait a minute. Like, I'm riding for this, but this is not what I don't want to die for this.
I didn't sign up for this.
Right, I don't want to die for this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here to help my homegirl, but like, wait, get what's hers, but where's everybody else coming at?
Yeah. I don't know if they're writing themselves into a rut or something, but it's. I don't know. I think Bailey's questioning why she did it now. Honestly, that's what she's portraying. That she's questioning why she's backing Sasha and going the way that Sasha's going. But we'll see. We got a couple more weeks. We got what? Another 3 weeks before the next Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, about so.
Yeah. Now, do you see after all this, Mania, 4 Horsewomen actually coming together and actually becoming a stable?
I can see that.
Okay.
Because, like I said before, what is it? Enemy of mine.
Oh God, what is it?
Okay, hold on. Let me think.
Keep your enemies. Keep your enemies close. Your friends close. Your enemies closer. Enemy. I don't.
A friend of my enemy is a friend of mine.
I don't know. Chat. Help us out with that,
I think
please.
it's a friend of my enemy is a friend of mine.
No.
Because now, on social media, Ronda Rousey tweeted out towards the 4 Horsewomen last night on NXT.
Oh, she did?
She did.
To Shayna and...
Yes.
Okay.
So, that's still a possibility. Right now, Ronda Rousey's on the alumni section of WWE.com.
She is.
So, right now, out of sight, out of mind, if she shows up at Royal Rumble...
Again? And interrupt it?
She can interrupt something else. But you can look at it like this as well, too. NXT is no longer developmental.
No, they're mainstream now.
What if the 4 Horsewomen jump over to NXT to try to, and try to do their thing there, and Ronda shows up there? NXT is just another brand. It's no longer developmental.
Yeah, that's true. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. There you go. That's what it is. Thank you, Mr. Maloney. Oh, Dad. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in a minute.
I think you should call him when the show is done.
I don't have his phone number anymore. I'm a bad friend. What can I say?
Oh, wow. An enemy of my friend. An enemy of my enemy is my friend. Thank you, Steve. Wow, I appreciate you, Ramblers.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. What can I say?
You guys are better than Brian. If I had to choose a new friend.
Peace. I'm out.
Where you going, Brian?
You want to run the show yourself?
I mean, with the Ramblers?
Yeah.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right, hey,
I'm done.
All right, Ramblers, calling 609-910-0687. You can host the show with me, Tristan Law, and Brian's just going to sit over there and just...
I'm just going to man the freaking board. I'm just going to man the board. I'm going to be the producer I usually am and not talk. So, yeah, if you want to call in and talk with Tristan, yeah, go right ahead, because I'm just going to sit here, mind my own damn business while you guys talk with him.
Okay. I think that's perfect.
Okay. That's fine.
So Joe checked me. He said, "Here's a wild card. What happens when Nia comes back?" I've been watching Nia on social media, and Nia is getting in phenomenal shape. I think when Nia comes back, Nia's going to be the. You think she was the irresistible force before? And Nia's going to go above and beyond. Watch. Nia, let me tell you, she's going to get her groove back. I might have to slide into her DMs real quick. Okay, I'm not. But I'm saying if I had the capability to, I would. But I'm not. That's not how I roll. But yes, I'm looking forward to see when Nia comes back. Moving on from the woman, Shane McMahon, he comes out to talk firing Kevin Owens. I think it's kind of weird that Kevin Owens ironically purchases a ticket. He probably purchased it last minute from StubHub or something like that.
Like we do most of the time?
That's right.
Okay.
And then he just walks in and gets a seat that's really close. And then Shane McMahon is the next segment. For me, Brian, for me, Ramblers, that's a disconnect. Because why is he not out there 2 matches before?
Because this is a bad storyline.
I don't think this... Okay, you know what?
609-910-0687. Disagree with me.
Maybe the storyline is a good storyline.
No.
I'm trying to be positive here. I don't know.
It's stupid.
Again, Stephanie McMahon said that sometimes our fans want something and it's not time to give it to us yet.
It's not that I want Shane and freaking Owens. It's not what I want.
What do you want?
I want something else. I don't want this, I'm going to sue you because of wrongful termination.
And that whole entire thing was stupid.
It is, yeah, exactly.
I'm sure that WWE, now you got to think, if you want to put into shoot terms, they have in their contract that you can terminate the contract at any time.
Yeah.
For any reason that they deem necessary.
Yeah.
That they could terminate the contract. So why can't he terminate? Why can't he just terminate Kevin Owens' contract?
Because that's not a smart move.
Dan Malloy, good point. Thanks for checking in.
Agreed.
Kevin Owens has $100,000 fine. He can he front row. How can he even afford?
That's
front
money
row?
right there. Yeah, no, he can afford it. You know how much money they make?
But $100,000? That's
Yeah.
a lot of money. You know how the fines work in WWE?
I don't want to know.
It's not like they say, "Hey, give me this money." It's just saying, "Hey, you're not getting this money." If I'm fining you $5,000 because you're not in dress code or whatever the case may be,
Or smoking pot and getting tested positive.
when you get your payout, you're not getting that $5,000. You're gonna be $5,000 short.
Yeah. I just don't think the segment. I don't think that. I don't know.
And then Steve checks in. Good point. He was fine with the segment until Owen said that the fine print read that he can fire Shane. So he signed in his contract, right? Kevin Owens.
So this is becoming a CM Punk thing.
He signed. Kevin Owens signed in his contract back in the day that he can fire Shane McMahon.
That's malarkey.
That's poppycock.
That is bullshit.
Well, I was trying not to cuss. You said the show was PG.
When did? No,
You did say it
I did.
earlier.
Too bad. So sad.
Yeah.
Next.
I wasn't a fan for that.
No, no one's a fan for that at all. At all. That was just so. God.
What about NXT? You watched NXT last night
Oh
finally, right?
hell yeah! And we got like 8 minutes left.
How was NXT?
All right, so they open up. Triple H does his little gimmick.
I got goosebumps for that.
I got goose. He literally was. So if anyone didn't know where he was. It looked like he was in Gorilla.
He was in Gorilla.
He was in Gorilla, and they had a black drape just focused on his face. God damn it, fucking Mike. Focus on his face, and he's doing his whole spiel how we are NXT. And he comes out, and everything kicks. They don't do... Morrow does like 3 or 4 lines of intro, and then it kicks right to a match. A fatal 4-way for a freaking #1 contendership for the women's title.
Right.
In said match, because I actually have notes.
Wow.
I know, right? Wow.
And we're moving on up.
Moving on up.
To the east side.
East side. Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, Candice LeRae, and Mia Yim. Now, as an opening match to your first ever live televised show, hands down, probably the best thing they could have done.
Okay.
Best thing they could have done. You got to showcase the women of NXT as probably going to be probably the best part of NXT going forward for right now, I think. Right. Io was doing her high-flying gimmicks. Bianca, I don't think whipped anyone with her hair. I don't remember.
No, I didn't see that.
No. Candice got one with the Poison Rana and did a moonsault off the second rope to pin Mia Yim. 1, 2, 3.
But all in all, congratulations to Candice, and you know she got a little stare down with
3 of the 4 horsewomen.
I think that NXT did a great job of introducing
Yes.
some of the wrestlers.
Yes.
You know, because you got to think about it. Most people that are casual wrestling fans may not have the WWE network.
Yeah.
They may have never seen NXT. They may know of NXT.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They may have watched. Here's the person I think had the most fun last night. You ready for this, Brian?
I'm ready for it.
Ramos, you ready for this?
Ready.
The person who I think had the most fun last night is the person that's never seen NXT before.
I agree.
Handily
agree.
They enjoyed the dog poop out of NXT last night because to them it was brand new. They probably were a person that casually watched WWE, Raw, and SmackDown because it was on television, and now they're watching this other thing, but it's WWE, but it's not WWE.
Yeah.
What is it? I'll tell you what it was.
It's NXT.
It was no BS.
It's no. Yeah. There was no punches pulled with this at all. They're ready to go to war with AEW.
If you wrestled for NXT, or you were in the upper echelon, you were in the executive wing of. I'm sorry. If you wrestled for AEW and you were in the executive wing of AEW.
Yep.
Right. That's where you worked. One of those two things.
Okay.
Did you watch that show last night?
NXT?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
I want to see exactly what I'm going up against.
100%.
Yep.
What do you think that AEW has to do if they're looking to compete?
You know what I'm thinking they put as the first match on October 2nd, which we will be at, by the way.
What is it?
You put the freaking women's title match. First spot, Nyla Rose and Riho.
Okay.
That's your first spot. That's your first match right there. You lead off with a bang, and then you do the tag team tag team tournament matches as well. There's other matches booked, which we'll go all over into that into a week before, the week before the first show, because we'll do a little extravaganza of AEW. You start with a bang, and this was probably the best way to start off NXT on USA.
I can't wait till next week.
Yes.
And that number one contenders match. Well, no, the title match for the NXT Women's Championship.
2 weeks.
2 weeks when they go live head to head.
Yep.
That's something to.
So literally, you'll have Shayna Baszler versus Candice LeRae, and then you'll have Nyla Rose and Riho.
Yes.
Back to back. I've given my answer to the Ramblers. I've given my answer to everyone. Honestly, I'm gonna find another TV and put it downstairs in the basement so I can watch both. I'm gonna dual screen it like I do at home.
Do you think that the fans need to choose?
No.
Why not?
Just because, they can choose what they want to watch first, but it's always gonna be there.
It's not like back in the day where you had to either be on USA Network or TNT, and you would miss something if you didn't record some. Now, with DVR, let me tell you,
internet.
A lot of people in the world have internet or DVR. You're going to be able to watch it and not miss it.
The internet's not just for porn, guys. I hate to tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish I knew that.
Well, if you knew that, you know that.
I mean, I usually in there for another reason. For Royal Ramble Radio.
I do too, RoyalRambleRadio.com. Then you had something that was prophesized by Adam Cole.
What was it?
That starting at some point, they're going to finish the end of 2019 all draped in gold.
Well, the prophecy hasn't finished yet.
No.
Okay.
It hasn't. Now it has. Because, it's not done yet, but right now, Undisputed Era owns every title in NXT, except for the women's. Because there's no woman member in the stable.
Who you think would be the best women's champion?
From if Undisputed, I don't know who.
No, I'm talking about from Undisputed Era.
There's no woman in the Undisputed Era.
Right, but what if they had like an intergender match? I would say Terra Calaway.
Yeah, I would. I think Terra should join.
Put Terra Calaway in there.
Yeah, I agree. I would do it too.
She'd wrestle the men too.
She would too. But you had Roderick Strong versus Velveteen Dream. What are you doing?
Nothing. Showing people my T-shirt. Royal Ramble Radio. Keep going. I'm listening.
Great match. We all thought that it was just gonna be Roderick versus Velveteen, but at the end, towards the end of the match, Undisputed came out and kind of not interfered, but the finish was the ref got distracted. Adam Cole did super kick Velveteen Dream after freaking Roderick took 2 Dream Drop. What's his finish? Dream Drop.
Dream Over?
No,
no.
I forget. Chat, I do apologize. It's Dream.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, but it was amazing. Great match to finish off the first hour of NXT. Now, if you didn't know, you have to watch the second hour on the network, which was a good thing.
Not really.
Really? You don't think so?
It took me 21 minutes to log in. I normally watch on my Xbox, Ramblers, and I went on my Xbox and it told me I need to put my password in. I'm like, wait a minute, I just watched last night. Why do I need to put my password in?
Yeah.
Put my password in. It said incorrect password.
Yep.
So I'm thinking that I'm crazy. I'm going to my phone. It works on my phone, but I don't want to watch on my phone. I want to watch on the big 50.
Dream Valley Driver. Thank you, Anthony.
I want to watch on the 70-inch TV that I got.
Yeah.
But it's not working. So I go back to the phone, look at the password, try to log in on the phone. On the internet, it wouldn't work. But it would still work on the app on the phone. But I want to watch on the TV. So boom, it logs in on the TV.
Yeah.
So I'm watching it on the TV. And all of a sudden, it logs back out again. So I was like, you know what? Let me go try it on the Roku.
Yeah.
So I log in on the Roku, incorrect password. The password that I'm putting in correctly said it was incorrect.
Interesting.
Yes.
I didn't have that issue.
Yeah, of course, because you didn't watch it live.
I did watch the first hour live.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. And the second hour, I catch up later.
Okay, but you didn't get to watch that second hour live.
No.
So right now, Ramblers, in the chat, with those of you that are not on Facebook, there's a discussion going on right now.
Yep.
And Dan Malloy said that NXT is only in full sales so far, and AEW will look so much better in a 10K arena versus a college 1 to 2K attendance. What do you think? You agree, disagree?
I don't know, because that's where they made their stand. That's where they bred everything. That's where they did their show locally all the time. So you have a fan base there. You're going to have a packed house always for that 2,000, maybe 3,000 people.
Right.
So why would that's always going to look better when you have more asses in the seats?
Let me tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
When you wrestle on television,
Yeah.
who are you wrestling for?
The fans.
Which fans?
Everyone.
No.
The TV.
You only wrestle for the people that are on TV.
Yep.
Back in the day, they used to do studio shows.
I remember those.
Where they'd probably wrestle in front of a studio audience
Yep.
of maybe 100 people.
Not even.
But those 100 people are already there.
Yeah.
You're wrestling for the people on television. So the people that are at home watching, or in this day and age watching on their phones.
Yes.
So I don't think that, Dan. I don't think that the attendance is going to matter. The attendance matters when you're looking at bank accounts. Like, yeah, you had 1,000. You had 50. You had 20,000 people come in, and they paid an average of $300 for a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it matters at that point.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at that crowd last night, man,
They were hot.
those people that were there for the wrestlers in the ring, that was their WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was.
That was their. The fans are just so excited to be there. The fans were hot.
Mm-hmm.
Does it matter how many people were there?
No.
I don't think it changed the aspect of the show.
No, it didn't.
If there was one person sitting in the audience, yeah, I think that one person would have kind of dampened the show. But the wrestling quality was good.
Yeah, wrestling quality was phenomenal. You had the NXT UK champion show up. You had Walter show up.
You know what?
With the Imperium.
You know what I say every time I see Walter?
Walter.
I say fucking Walter. He's putting the name Walter over. You have such a normal name.
I know he is.
Hi, I'm Walter. Your name's what? Walter? Yeah, he's fucking Walter.
And Mr. Kushida attempted to. Kushida had a match, but Imperium interfered. It looks like
with Jay Maluda.
Yeah.
I wrestled shows with him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was sitting there looking at it, so I had to look it up.
Yeah.
I've been in a couple of shows with him.
Okay.
Never had any issues with him. Good guy.
Yeah. But Imperium took, threw him out of the ring. Kushida came out, who he was supposed to wrestle him, and Kushida basically went all for it and went in after the Imperium. And it looks like Walter and Kushida may be feuding coming soon, which I'm looking forward to that.
Let me tell you, Walter. My man don't speak no English.
No, he
English ain't
don't.
proper.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there the entire time going, what? That's what I did.
But yeah, and then you had the street fight between Killian Dane and Matt Riddle, which turned into an all backstage brawl.
Everybody
got involved.
Everybody. Our body.
Everybody. But there are a couple injury reports that come from that. So I do have something from WWE.com saying Velveteen Dream left the match with Roderick Strong with lower lumbar pain, so he is not cleared to wrestle. And once again, what you say, everything's a work. So
Dan is posing a question to us, and this question is: do you think NXT's format last night was a little 205 like? No promos minus the Imperium one. The stakes may go down and may not be as important. Dan, I think the reason why 205 Live doesn't do promos is because they don't have enough time.
Yeah, they only have an hour.
Yeah, they shit. Sometimes less than that.
Yeah, 45 minutes at most.
I think that last night was like the introduction. It was their coming out party.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to show you exactly all what we can do and knock your socks off, because you know what? In 2 weeks, this is the show that I want you to watch.
Yeah.
I don't want you to watch anything else. Let me phrase that. This is the show that I want you to watch first. I don't want you to watch any other show first.
Which at the end, so on WWE.com's YouTube, Triple H did come out at the end of the show saying that you guys created this brand. This is your brand.
You're sure right.
You will be here every Wednesday watching the show. So he's making a statement now that the fans created NXT, which they did.
Even though
they hyped it up. They made it.
Even though there's no promos, though, I still feel like there are stakes.
Yeah.
Like there's that whole entire locker room, man. They've got some issues that they need to sort out. But let me tell you this. I want to go back real quick on the whole arena thing. NXT needs to stick with
Full Sail.
Full Sail?
Yeah.
That's what brought them to the dance.
Yes, exactly.
TNA did not stick with what brought them to the dance. And the reason why they didn't stick with what brought them to the dance, because most of the people that they were getting, I used to work at Universal.
Yeah.
These are people from the theme parks.
Yeah.
Most of them may not have been wrestling fans before.
Yeah.
So you're getting people that were leaving in the middle of the show. But I clearly remember that there was some diehard wrestling fans there along with myself, and we didn't leave. We waited till those people leave, and we filled in those middle sections.
Yeah.
Okay? So by NXT going on the road, they're now incurring an additional cost. Now you gotta move people. You gotta move equipment. The equipment's already there. Just let it be there.
Just stay there.
Let it rock.
Yeah.
That's what got them to the dance.
Exactly.
I think that's what's going to make them successful.
Yes.
Because when they do NXT Takeover,
You go to someplace else.
that's when it's special.
You go to Toronto. You go to Brooklyn.
Wherever.
You go to New York. You go to frickin' Houston because you know that's coming for Rumble.
That's when it's special.
Exactly.
Because if they're in a 10K arena every week, it's not really special.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not at all.
Still go back to doing college gyms or high school. They did some high school gyms.
Or do like the Poughkeepsie Center.
Right, civic centers and stuff like that. Play your small venues.
Yeah.
Because that's what brought you to the dance.
That was your brand right there. That's where you stayed with the fans. You stayed the local. You basically were the indie portion of WWE for how many years?
I wasn't a diehard ECW fan because I was supposed to be in bed playing those times, and I was up late at night watching it.
We all were, please.
But I don't think the amount of people in ECW ever really mattered. It was
No,
the quality of the
it was
wrestling.
the quality of the wrestling, and ECW was in the same spot all the time.
Most of the
there
time,
was
yeah.
about maybe 400 people in there, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that, and that's all they needed to put on the show.
Because what happened was, hey, Brian, I went to this ECW thing a couple of weeks ago in the Hammerstein Ballroom, and I know that you watch WWE, but Brian, come with me and check this out.
There.
And you bought a ticket.
I bought a ticket and I went. Exactly. That's how I got there.
It was a cult following.
No takeover. Really? No takeover in Houston? Oh. That makes me sad. Oh, well. Oh, well. But yeah, stay in Full Sail. Please don't
Yes.
move. Don't go anywhere.
Don't
Stay in
leave.
Full Sail. That's where you go. But they have said they're going to stay at Full Sail for, obviously there's a rumor innuendo, but they've basically said that they're going to stay at Full Sail for X amount of months, and then they'll start taking it on the road, which is not smart. Not at all.
Nah, they should stay. They should stay exactly where.
Yeah, they should stay where they are, hands
and
down.
not leave. There's no reason to leave.
No, there isn't at all. You've established something already. People will come to Full Sail to see it, the live product, or you do your world tour, and everyone will buy tickets there. Simple as that.
There you go.
I love it. Why does WWE hire us?
You know what? WWE probably doesn't. WWE, AEW, all those people, they probably don't know that we exist yet.
Yeah, but you guys do, and you're tuning in every single week.
And you guys share and like and participate with everything.
And if you know someone who works in the business, let them know. Or tell it to everyone else that you know. Share us, RoyalRambleRadio.com, YouTube, Twitch.tv/Royal Ramble Radio. And if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe with the little bell.
There you
Let
go.
you know when we come on next. And same thing with Twitch. Hit that follow. Or if you want to donate, hit subscribe.
What are they donating to?
Money.
I don't think it's set up for that.
Once we get 50 followers, then yes.
Okay, there you go. But we're growing.
Yes, we are.
Like, in a couple of weeks, we got a really cool interview coming.
Oh, yes. We can't say anything now.
No?
Nope.
We should throw hints where we shouldn't tell them. Okay, you give them one hint, and I'll give them one hint.
I can't. No, because I'll blow the finish.
Okay. Let me give a hint.
Uh-oh.
Father was in WWE. That's it.
That's it.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all we're saying.
We're having an interview with somebody whose father was in the WWE. I'm not going to say what era.
Nope.
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
But it's coming soon.
It's coming soon. Very soon. What else is coming soon? Where are we going to be on October 2nd?
Possibly Washington, D.C.
Possibly. No, that's definite, my friend. We'll be going to Washington, D.C. with Joe to hand over the tickets.
There you go. That's pretty cool that happened.
Yep. So we got to thank Joe from North Carolina again for letting us be the platform for that. And Kevin, if you're watching or listening, we'll see you soon. And he did message me.
Who did?
Kevin, the gentleman that won.
Okay, cool.
He, remember I joked how I said, we'll take her out to Chick-fil-A. He messaged me saying, yeah, we'll go to Chick-fil-A. I'll buy the beers after. I like the guy already. Chick-fil-A. Because you know what? I'm not going to Popeyes to bring my own goddamn bun.
Why the hell not?
What? I'm not supposed to bring my own bun to a restaurant.
But it's like BYOB.
If I was BYOB, I'd bring my own beer.
But so you go to somebody's house for a party, right?
Okay.
And you bring your own beer?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you go to a restaurant and bring your own bread?
Because there's no point to that. Why am I paying for you? Why am I paying you for a service that you're supposed to include bun on it?
They're not selling you the sandwich. They're selling you the meat.
You're selling me the sandwich.
They're not selling you the bread part. They're not selling you they're selling you the meat. Steve's guessing. Steve said it's Vader's son. I'm not going to confirm nor deny.
Nope, not going to confirm or deny.
But I like that guess.
Good guess.
I like that guess.
Good guess. Oh, Joe's in. Tristan, you ghosted us, homie. We were excited to meet you. Oh, that's right.
When was this?
Friday night. Remember I invited you to the barbecue on air? And we had some of our loyal ramblers. And I made a turkey burger for you.
You know
Two turkey burgers.
I went to the gym.
No. Explain to Joe why you weren't there.
Joe, the reason why I wasn't there is because I went to the gym. And I worked out for about 2.5 hours. And after that, I did some night work. And I was trying to make my way down to Rockland County. And I'm sorry that I wasn't there. But I will make it up to you.
He was looking you to sign something for him. You see that?
Where does Joe live?
Joe lives in Atlantic City.
I was going to say, if he was up here for October 5th, I'm wrestling in Sleet Hill, New York. He could come up and, I'd sign something for him.
No, not Benoit's son. Nice try.
Who said Benoit's son?
Anthony Perry. He said Benoit's son.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you come, Joe, to Highlander Games on
Wait. Why did you confirm? Why did you confirm that it was not Benoit's son?
It's not Benoit's son. I can say that. I'm not confirming it's some. We said it's a pro wrestler's son.
But I didn't confirm that it was or was not Vader's son.
Okay, so it's not Benoit's.
They already know it's not Benoit's son.
Okay, I blew the finish already.
But what if it is Benoit's son?
Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
But you already blew the finish.
So, can I get back to doing my gimmick, please?
Go ahead.
And then we do over, not over.
Do your gimmick.
Yeah, terrible there, Anthony. September 28th, Highlander Games and Comics. Royal Ramble Radio presents Fight for the Foil, 12 p.m. If you're going to be there, Tristan will be there. He's already confirmed. I've already booked him.
Wait, I got booked?
You got booked.
Because if I'm getting booked,
and I believe Mr. TJ Marconi might be there,
I didn't make sure I got my booking fee then if I'm getting booked.
Yeah, you're getting fed. There's a wing place across the street.
If I'm coming to hang out, that's different. But if I'm getting booked,
you're coming as part of Royal Ramble Radio. You get to run the show with me. So if you are, Benoit's son does wrestle. I can confirm that. Yeah, he does have a son that is alive, not the one that, not that. We're not going to talk about that anyway. But yeah, Joe, if you're going to come to Highlander, Tristan will be there. Let's move on to Tristan's new favorite segment. That's, not who's going to win. It's over, not over, ladies and gentlemen. Over!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another week of Over and Not Over, where myself and Brian, we're going to discuss what's over in the professional wrestling business and what's not over in the professional wrestling business.
Can I make a suggestion for next week?
Go for it.
Can we just say what's over and not over in the world? Make it more generalized, with no politics behind it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
talk
about it.
Okay. So Tristan,
yes,
tell me who or what is over.
So right now, what's over for me in professional wrestling is Big Cass. I think that Big Cass is 100% over, and he's only over for one reason.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I said that Big Cass is over is because last weekend he had an incident.
Yes, he did.
Which he related to possibly drugs or alcohol or whatever it may be.
Yes.
He wrote a letter to Enzo, or NZO.
Zoe.
Right, to Zoe, the real one. And he posted it on Twitter, on YouTube. I'm sorry.
No,
golly.
Twitter.
He put it on Twitter?
Zoe put the letter on Twitter.
And it was also on Instagram.
Yes.
And in that letter, it pretty much said that he took responsibility for what happened.
Yes.
And that he realizes that he has an issue, and he's going to go ahead and get that issue taken care of. Let me tell you something, Ramblers. The one of the hardest thing for a man to do is to say, hey, I have a problem.
Yes.
And then to go ahead and take care of their problem.
Yes, I agree.
But it's even harder for you if you're in the limelight. And
especially like Cass.
And Big Cass XL, I commend you.
I do too.
And for that, you're over in my book.
I'm going to have to agree with Tristan. This is the first time in 3 sessions we've agreed on who's over and not over. And I'm going to agree that Cass stepped up admitted to what he did wrong, and he basically decided that he needed to take a step back from from professional wrestling to focus on himself, which I applaud you. What's his
Kaz XL?
Kaz XL. I applaud you, Kaz, for actually taking the time to realize that you have that issue. You have an issue and you need to address it. So I look forward to you coming back 100 times better, coming to see you wherever you wrestle, and just shaking your head and say thank you for being the right person, stepping up and taking care of what you need to take care of.
I would 100% love for when Big Kaz or Kaz XL when he when he fights or when he mitigates whatever it is that he's dealing with.
Yep.
He'll come on our show.
I would really enjoy that. Yes.
He would talk to the world about about the issues that other people may face.
Yes.
Because somebody may be going through an issue and they may be in denial that they're having an issue.
Yeah.
So.
I don't remember what his real name is.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But he's cast to us, and I really do appreciate what you did, and owning up to your mistakes. That takes a real set of cojones, huevos, as I'm told, and more onto you. Get yourself in order, become 100%, and come back.
Who do you have that is what's not over for you, Brian, or who's not over?
Oh, God. Wow, what's not over for me? I really don't have anything that's not over this week for me. That's not professional wrestling related. What's not over for me is Gasper. Nah, you know what? I don't have it not over. I haven't I really... what's not over? This show. This show's not over yet.
The show's definitely not over.
No, it's not.
It's over with you guys.
Over!
But it's not over.
No.
So for my not over, I picked Aaliyah from NXT last night.
Okay.
She wrestled Xia Li.
Yes.
That wasn't her wave, bro. That wasn't for her.
No.
She's been in NXT for a while. She was an NXT breakthrough or whatever. It was on WWE Network back in the day.
Okay.
Where you would see Baron Corbin and all these guys working their way up.
Okay, yeah.
She's been there for a while, and I just felt like she was like enhancement talent.
Okay.
I felt that Aaliyah was like, there's certain things that Aaliyah did that I wouldn't have did, like especially the finish at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like she was watching the finish. Like when she got kicked, go ahead and watch it.
I'll go back and watch that.
Xia Li, when Aaliyah was on all fours, and Xia Li, is that the girl that I'm talking about? The girl with the...
Yeah, I believe so,
the
yes.
Clap? Okay. Xia Li was getting ready to give her the kick gimmick, and she's watching her. Why don't you just roll out the way? Just get out the way. You see it coming. Brian, if you were standing in traffic right now, you saw a car coming. Are you going to get out the way or are you going to stay there?
No, I have superpowers. I would just stand right in front of it.
Okay, stop doing drugs. But, for her, Aaliyah definitely was not over for me.
No. Okay. All right. That's fair enough. Well, that was over, not over this week.
Well, let me run through what some of the Rambos think.
Okay, let's hear this.
Steve Logsdon, what's over? NXT. Not over. Pumpkin Spice, anything in August.
Yes. Thank you.
I told you how I feel about pumpkin spice, right?
There's only one thing. It's called pumpkin pie. Next.
Pumpkin nothing.
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin nothing. Anything pumpkin, you should go to prison.
I like pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, pineapple pizza, you go to jail.
Yeah.
Joe Loban, this week, over NXT, not over AEW. Oh, he went in twice. He double dipped.
Okay.
Over Baron Corbin, not over Kofi Kingston.
Okay. Steve also says over women's wrestling, not over Shane KO storyline. Agreed. What else? Anthony Perry takes a stab at who it was. He asked a question: was Orange Cassidy's dad a wrestler?
I love our Ramblers.
I love you guys too.
Because Joe Loban goes, Orange came from his grapefruit. We have the best people that hang out with us every Thursday
you
night.
guys are awesome. I'm sorry. That's just freaking awesome. But you guys can keep guessing. We're not going to spill. We're not going to blow the finish.
Maybe next week we'll give another hint.
You know what?
Who it will be.
You know what? Yeah. So if you tune in next week, we will definitely give you another hint to who it is. Orange. Yeah. Tangelo Cassidy.
But I tell you that the person will be on the show Thursday, November 7th.
Yes, Thursday, November 7th. They will be calling in. Yes.
And let's see who can guess who it is. Next week, I will give another hint.
And if you guess correctly, you will get a PM from the show, a message. We'll slide it right into your DMs, and we may get you. We'll get you in here. to be our intern for a day. You know what?
Brian,
we got 10 minutes.
Brian, nobody
so
wants to- nobody wants to be a
609-910-0687. Call us now. Apply to be our intern. 10 minutes. Joe says, you know what's over? Wawa turkey bowls. What?
Brian, you never went to Wawa?
I've been to Wawa before.
ever had
What are Wawa turkey bowls?
So you ever had a bowl?
Yeah, I have
Put turkey in it.
like just a bowl with like turkey meat in it.
I'm sure, probably with eggs.
I don't know. Oh, we had a missed call. Someone did try to call.
Oh, wow, Brian.
Oh, wow.
You got one job, Brian.
Well, 609-910-0687. If you were 270 number, give us a call back. I apologize. I usually pay attention to it, but
Wow.
yeah, I failed. What can I say?
Yeah, be careful when you miss a call here, guys, because Brian will call out your phone number.
I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I know who it was. Call. I'm gonna message him.
Okay then. We got another guest, Rey Mysterio's son.
No.
So far we got Orange Cassidy's son.
No, Orange Cassidy is the
Orange
first
Cassidy.
guest. Yep.
And then we had
Chris Benoit's son.
Chris Benoit's son.
Okay.
We had Vader's son.
Vader's son.
And we had Rey Mysterio's son.
Yep.
It could be somebody.
Ooh, that does sound mashed potatoes and stuffing. Is there gravy on that too?
Obviously.
I better there better be gravy on that. You are too far north. Oh please. Where we are live is in Studio C,
SB.
in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey. So it's not that far. It's not that far at all.
Okay, how about this, Brian?
Okay.
We still got any Royal Ramble t-shirts hanging around?
No, we do not. Not over the phone, operator. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. No, but I'll think of something.
Okay. You know what?
We'll think of something.
If somebody guesses who it is,
Yeah.
we'll figure something special out for you.
Yeah, we'll figure something special out. Yes, 609-910. We're taking applications for the intern.
No, but Brian, nobody wants to be the intern.
No one wants to be the intern? Are you
No.
sure?
But you told
Prove
them-
me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Brian, you said to them, hey, you can be the intern, and you can get Tristan water, and you can get me iced tea. Who the
I
hell
was
wants to
trying
do
to
that?
roll a gimmick. I'm sorry.
Nobody's going to be the intern for that.
Really?
Now, if you're
no
talking
one wants.
about...
So you're telling me that Joe is not going to come up here and be an intern?
No.
No, you sure?
If we had 401k, we had paid vacations, you know,
We don't even get paid.
we had stock options.
There's no stock options in Royal
Okay, so
Ramble yet.
why
I'm
would-
not incorporated yet.
Why would somebody want to be our intern?
They want to be part of a revolution.
That's dead air, Brian. That was dead air. That's me thinking about if I should just punch myself in the face or
You should punch yourself in the face.
I should.
Yeah, you should.
I should work it. Cody Hall, another guess.
Cody Hall. Who's that?
That's Scott Hall's son.
Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad one.
That wouldn't be a bad one either.
No, try to look into that.
No, you should look into that. Well, we should have social media look into that. I don't know. Keep guessing, guys. We're interested. Come on, guys. You want to be an intern? Call us 609-910-0687.
Brian,
I'm gonna get a phone call. I know I'm gonna get a
I
phone
keep
call.
telling you, Brian, nobody wants to be a damn intern.
No one wants to be an intern. You sure? Guys, Ramblers, prove me wrong. Sick time. No, we can't. We don't give you sick time.
Then why would you want to be an intern here?
Because.
Okay, did they get college credits?
Yeah, I'll give you college credits.
Okay. Brian, they ain't gonna get no damn college credits.
They're gonna get college credits.
How many credits you gonna give them?
I'll give them 4.
Just 4?
Just 4. That's all you need. That's all internships give now. 4 credits.
That's it?
That's it.
So if somebody's gonna come hang out here with you for 4 credits.
Yeah.
Golly, what they have to do for 4 credits?
Well,
No, I'm saying they have to hang out with you to get 4 credits. That's the bad
Joe
part.
hung out with me on Friday night and someone else didn't. Oh, I went there. I went there.
He.
Oh God. Oh, what's coming next week? We got NXT on its second week. What
That's right.
universe is person part of?
The universe
there's
of the Milky Way.
Yes, Milky Way universe.
There you go.
There you go.
I said only one hint this week.
Yeah,
Next
you
week
got
you'll
it
get
already.
another
You
hint.
got the hint already.
right.
Sorry, Charlie. Next.
But good guesses though.
Yeah, good guesses, guy. You know, you can tune in next week, make as many guesses as you want, but we're not giving you I'll never tell.
Okay.
That's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right. Once again, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to Royal Ramble Radio. And if you're just joining us, please hit that like button. Share it. Make sure your friends know about us. Don't make us your dirty little secret. If you're on YouTube right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button with that little bell. Let you know when we go live. And if you're on Twitch, twitch.tv, hit that heart follow, and if you feel like, well, when we get 50, please subscribe. Teal Piper.
That wouldn't be a bad one.
That wouldn't be a bad one. Not at all. Not a bad one at all.
I do want to say this though, that everybody, I hope you enjoy the last weekend of summer,
Yes.
because fall starts on Monday, correct?
It starts on Monday. Yes.
So yeah, everybody have. Brian, I'm not gonna lie, just sitting here right now, I had a great summer.
Yeah, I did too, actually.
I had a great wrestling related summer. You know, I spent a lot of my wrestling related summer with you.
Yeah, you did. You're welcome.
The hint was his father was in WWE. And I'm looking forward to an amazing fall.
Their father was in WWE. That's what you said.
Okay, their father was in WWE.
Blowing the gimmick, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to what's coming in the world of professional wrestling.
Yep.
You now have Impact Wrestling. They got a TV deal.
Yes, they do. Access.
You got NWA getting ready to do some TV tapings.
Yep.
You know, it's the wrestling world is changing. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan right now.
Yeah, hands down, probably the best time to be a wrestling fan. Hands down.
And I appreciate all you guys that hang out with us for the entire show. We'll be back next week. I'm Tristan Law. You can follow me on social media at The Real Big Tris, and our website is RoyRamboRadio.com. Tell a friend.
Yeah, don't make us your dirty little secret at all.
Like, if you want a dirty secret, just slide into my just kidding.
DMs later. Who's coming on the show on November 7th?
A guest.
A guest, yes, a guest.
A guest.
No, it's not you. No, it's not my son. No. Actually, that'd be kind of cool, but it's way past his bedtime right now. But you can follow me at The Rambling Brian without the G. You know, get the G out. Be sure that you make sure you click like on our page because we have another, I think it's another 74 now. It's up there. Either Tristan Law goes to Rocky Horror or goes on a ghost hunt, which he's ignoring me right now.
I am.
Yeah, but more so, it looks like he's going to go to Rocky Horror. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to be nice. Gonna be nice. But yeah, but you could have been anywhere else, guys, with us today, and you were here with us. We thank you and we love you for that. We will see you guys next week. Yeah, and I will talk about Synergy Pro Wrestling.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I know, right?
I can't wait. I'm gonna actually order it and watch it in Florida for $9.99.
You are?
Yes.
Okay, good. Make sure everyone else does because I want to talk about it. It's gonna be a good show. Rhino's gonna be there with an ECW ref.
There you go.
Cannot wait.
Cool.
Guys, thank you so much. I will see you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Later.